All right. Hey, everybody. We're back with episode 67. It looked like it was episode 66, but then it magically changed. This is episode 67, Rescue Part 2. So if you don't know what's going on, a long time ago, like a very long time ago, there was a young boy, and that boy slowly, very slowly grew into a man, and he became a very important man. And then one day, the biggest challenge of his life came along, the vanishing. This terrible thing that the goddess Shar was trying to blanket the world with that would make everyone forget all about who they are. And this man decided that he was going to stand up and gather his friends to him and fight this thing, figure out what it was, learn about all the prophecy about it, and figure out everything he could about the vanishing and find some way to stop it. And he swore an oath that he would not fail at this. And then when it finally came down to recent events, when the city was besieged by an invading enemy at the same time that the vanishing seemed to be about to take its toll on the whole world and become permanent, this man swore again that he would stand up and not let it happen. And then when the invading enemy finally came and it came down to that point where he really had to stand up and fight, he disappeared. And so all we want to know, everything has led up to this moment where all we want to know is, where is Ephesus? And that man was an elf who vowed to protect his city, and he disappeared, and we don't know where he is.
That was a long way to get to hate on.
I thought that story was going to be about someone else. You got me.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, the guy who said he was going to not let this city fall is nowhere to be found. But we're going to
vanishing, like, it's the vanishing. It's like Ephesus has vanished. That's actually what's happened here.
Yep.
Yeah,
he's completely vanished.
Right.
But what's actually going on is we stopped some executions, we busted into the castle, and we fought our way through the courtyard. Rowan made his way inside the castle to try and find Meilin, while the rest of the group stayed outside and kept the fight going. And what you'll find out some of the results of some of that soon. And so, yeah, now we have this here. Here's the courtyard, the bailey of the castle. And so there's some guards and there's a lot of bodies, a whole lot of bodies. The body count got very high all of a sudden. And this fight, it seems like it's been going on for, I don't know, like 7 or 8 hours, but it's really been a matter of minutes. And maybe that's why Ephesus hasn't showed up yet. It feels like a long time to us, but it's really just started. So, I think today we will be taking this fight inside the castle and seeing if we can rescue our friends from inside.
And I'm gonna refresh. Oh wait,
Hold
on.
Everyone's here?
Now I see Mike.
Yeah,
I see everyone.
Does everybody see everybody?
Everyone.
Yeah.
I see everyone, and I hear everyone.
Well, excellent.
It's working.
It's working. All right. So for those who missed it, because we didn't actually film it, but for those who this is actually the aftermath of what had happened. So we're gonna go back in the Wayback Machine to about like a minute and a half ago, to before all this happened. So give you a quick recap. In the first round, our intrepid heroes jumped over the gate or shot people off the walls or flew in as some, I don't know, just name an animal and it appeared. And eventually, with help from some allies from the outside, got the gates opened, took some heavy fire, all in round 1, actually. And then in round 2, Rowan, after standing atop the gallows and stabbing this poor woman right through the neck, ran.
She did.
Ran and jumped over, and he actually got into the palace through the palace doors. And so at the end of round 2, Rowan disappeared into the palace and where Rowan is gone, we will see tonight. In the meantime, Wigbit and Gus and all of their animal friends did a number on the old Bailey here, and eventually also made it into the palace at the after 5 rounds. And so at the start of round 6, we're gonna come up here to the palace, which is where Wigbit and Gus have made themselves. Now, if you are scanning over like the rest of this is a lot of this is like the aftermath of a battle that has occurred, and I'm gonna narrate
in the next.
It will occur in the next couple minutes, and I'm gonna narrate that as we go through rounds here, so you can kind of see what has occurred. And by narrate, I mean read my notes that are in chicken scratch. So and Soof and Mike can help me tell that story if I screw something up along the way. But just so you know, the Farron and Grim, at the point that we are and where we're talking right now, we're actually like over here in this tower, making things dark and throwing some archers off walls, or throwing some sergeants off walls, and making some archers feel bad about their life choices. And so they're on the east wall right now while all this was happening. So we're gonna pick up with Gus and Wigbit in the palace here, and what has happened with them is that I left the spearmen there that were either killed or knocked unconscious. The little sad face means they were knocked unconscious. If there's no sad face, they just died. And then there are a couple of these fellows inside that are cowering, or cowering may not be the right word. They're either doing something like cowering, or they're just backing away with their like, well, okay, hold up, bro. Because this crazy mad baker guy has just slapped people over the head with his bag of flour, and it's causing quite a mess. And that Wigbit's in disguise right now with his hat of disguise on. And then Gus had made it in as well. These 2 spearmen that were had moved up last round and had attacked, but those seem to be the only ones right now that are doing something terrible. And where we picked up last time, I believe that Wigbit and Gus were like looking around about where they were going to go, but they also have these 2 spearmen that seem to be determined to arrest them, or whatever goes for arresting these days. So we're going to pick right up with our initiative order here. So let's jump right back into the action, which I believe is Wigbit is first.
Woohoo.
Are they
2 guys?
Are they still keeping up with this drop your weapons and surrender business?
Well, there's so much chaos going on that, I mean, some of like the spearmen are they're stabbing, but they're also like trying to, they may not be necessarily like in the whole like I'm trying to arrest you, but I mean,
All right. This is kind of that's pretty strong. Being like, oh, I see that there are 50 of us dead all around because of you 2, but drop your weapons.
Well, but I mean, but also if you consider where they are, I mean, they're inside the palace. They can't necessarily see what's going on outside.
There's a whole army of us outside.
They're gonna wish they had.
There are more bad guys
from
outside.
Perspective.
And that's a good point. Like that's a good point. Like to rehash like a little bit, like going back a little bit. I mean, y'all are technically declared outlaws right now, and these are technically serving the king. So I mean, like
these are the good
outside
guys.
of the
We're
law
the
at the
bad
moment.
guys.
Do what?
It's just a little extra legal.
We're operating outside of the law.
Extra legal activity.
Right.
Extra legal activity.
And y'all's actions over the last minute and a half, or no, it's not even a minute, 30 seconds hasn't necessarily like done anything to
We are the bad guys.
Convince them that like y'all shouldn't be. So I mean, there's some just cause here for what they're doing, and they're not like attacking you with like evil fervor. They're just like this is my job and I'm doing my best at it. And some of them are like, no, to hell with that. I'm not doing this. I'm backing away. And then some of them are like, come on, Bob, we got to do our job. So I mean, it's again,
Let
we're
me
not
know
really.
if there's any evil fervor. That way I can go lethal.
Well, I mean, I guess
Sorry.
y'all, the point we're at right now, y'all really haven't noticed like a lot of that because everything, like, I know it's taken a lot of time as far as gaming time goes, but this is 30 seconds. 30 seconds is not a lot of time to really notice things. Y'all have run in and just blown stuff up and just kept going. I haven't really heard y'all say, I'm gonna take my round this time and make a perception roll. Like y'all haven't really like taken a lot of time to notice things.
Nope.
So
You
There's no
want us to
time for
spend
that.
actions on perception. You
I'm
really
just
do want us to
saying,
die,
I
don't
gotta
you?
follow the rules of the game. The game say you gotta spend an action to perceive if you want to. So
Tunnel vision.
So yeah, that's it. So anyway, you have two spearmen that are attempting to arrest you.
Yeah, speaking of tunnel vision, let's
just smack them with my bag of flour.
see what I just did. Looks 24 to hit.
Yeah.
So 6 for 1.
15.
Or sorry, yes, 15. I get to add numbers. That's
Yeah, please do.
Which fellow are you hitting?
the one straight below me.
Okay,
But it doesn't really matter because I'm hitting both with the same attack. So then
right.
carrying
Are
on.
you
Subduing.
attempting-
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
These guys, they're confused.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
Got
You
some
smack him with a bag of flour and he just drops.
So then the flour carries on through to the next guy.
Yeah.
As
And
flour does.
The flour does.
I mean, yeah.
Right.
16 for this guy.
Yeah.
And also just And then I will. I mean, we're not gonna call this perception. I'm gonna take a look around. And like,
It's a cloud of flour. Just a cloud.
I'm gonna. Are there any hostile threats in my like these guys? Like,
So, I guess I would say, what do you see in your field of vision? Because I mean, without rolling an actual perception check, I would say, what can you
I
see?
see these three guys. Like, is this guy out here coming in?
That's where he was when. I mean, 6 seconds ago, that's where he was when y'all jumped over him and kicked the door in and did all this stuff. So, and the door is the door is open and he's turned around and looks like he's going to advance inside.
Okay.
Apparently, a guy named Rowan is also coming inside.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought Rowan had Misty stepped through.
Yeah, I'm just keeping my guy out there so that people
yeah.
can see. Because if I move inside, it all goes black.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
In that case, can I like attack like through the door at him? Is it open enough that I could like
Yeah.
bash out with a thing of flour?
Yeah.
So yeah, I will step up there, flower bash with the Warhammer flower, and for 9.
So I think he's further. I think he's an extra 5 feet away.
Yeah, so I get. Yeah, I don't know. I'm attacking through the door. So yeah, wherever.
So you need to be one. Okay. Yeah, you need to be one more step up.
Like yeah.
There you go. Okay.
So 9 flower bludgeoning.
Okay. He's bloodied by flour.
All right, so we can do one more of these
Flour bloodied.
with the Warpick flower.
Oh, all right. Is this also knock him out?
Just knock him out.
All right. Putting him down on the steps. All right, yeah.
And
You
then
floured
I'll
him.
step back, and then is it too much to like give the door a little kick? Is that like a free action?
I think normally I'd probably say it's okay, but since these are palace doors, they're a little bigger than that.
Okay.
So I think you would have to use more than just a kick to get them closed.
So I will like stand behind the door in case.
Okay.
Yeah, to prevent it from opening more, I guess.
Okay.
And that will be all I can do.
Okay. All right. So.
And I'm not like threatening at this guy here. I'll look at him, but not like I'm about to hit him type thing.
Yeah, and like I said, he's backed away and he's, he's not looking to swing at you right now. He's kind of got his hands up, like, I'm not gonna.
He just knocked out 3 guys in
Right,
3 seconds.
with a bag of flour.
With a bag of flour.
Yeah,
We're good here. We're good.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah. And so I think, let's see. So I think that the only one that's probably relevant to what we're doing is this guy that's out here. I think here we are. So this sergeant fella will advance. I guess it will. Well, there's nobody really left to command, so I guess he'll just move up and he'll ready himself for something that probably will or may not happen. And then I think, as far as sergeants go, that's all the ones that we need to have on here. Yes. Okay. And then there's some other things going on, but we'll get to that. So Rowan's moving down hallways. We'll get to where he goes. So I think that, and then all the spearmen, like I said, these spearmen are not acting this round. They've like backed up against the wall, like, and their hands are up, or they have their weapon up. Their weapon's in a very like defensive measure, so it's not like I'm going to stab you with it. I think that's all that's relevant for y'all. At the end of well, I missed Gus. There's Gus. Gus. Gus, it is you.
All right. So I see Wigbit kind of, taking people on as the baker. And I say,
he seems to be doing okay.
I say to the spearmen that are still like, kind of cowering and wondering what the heck is going on. I say, you all need not fear. This man only means to kill people that need to die. And then I touch myself on the chest and I cast Cure Wounds. and I say, and he will not die as long as I am around. And they can see like me kind of heal myself because I was bleeding quite a bit, and I cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on myself.
All right.
So we have 17 hit points regained for me.
There we are.
Let me see.
I believe you are no longer bloodied.
So that puts me up at 50, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
All right. 17. All right, and then I will go ahead and move up to behind Wigbit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just kind of place my hand on his shoulder, and I'll say, now you see, I can make this man invincible. And I kind of look around and I point at my eyes, and then I point at them like this. And then I get my big staff and I like hold it out. And that's where I'll end my turn.
I look down at myself to see if I'm invisible.
But would you know if you were invisible?
Oh,
true.
probably not. I probably am invisible. Maybe if I just move really slow, they won't see me.
Yep.
See if those chips real slow.
Oh no, am I Drax?
You are. You're
Yeah.
absolutely Drax.
That's exactly
100%.
Oh man. So I guess on 10, this spearman would cautiously move away, and if it looks like Wigbit's going to smack him with a bag of flour, he'll disengage, like just to get away, like from you. So he slides over.
Because he knows that Wigbit's going to be invisible.
Yeah, so like his hands are fully up, and I do want to roll this on this round just to see. I rolled a crit. A 12.
8 people die.
And a 3. So which one is that? One. So the guy that's over here, after you say all that, and after you've done all that,
It's a bad decision.
No,
He makes a good decision.
Yeah. No, they're like for their, at least until like something happens, they feel like they're out of combat, like their hands are up or like their weapons are up. But he says, you looking for your friend? And he points like over here. He's like, and like when you look down that archway, you can actually see, and I think you can see it with the vision. You can see there's an X. There's a body lying on the floor over here. That you can see, and he kind of does that. Like he just sort of points with his spear. And then Rowan appears. So there you go. Yeah.
Looking for your friend. He's coming down that hall.
There he is.
Right there.
Yeah. He's not actually there, but yeah. Yeah. So that's what he says and what he does. And then like also in this round, there's some fighting on the east wall going on. There's some screaming. There we go. All right. Cool. So round 7. Wigbit, you're first.
So I will take one more look around. Do I see the sergeant coming outside?
Yeah, I mean, he's advancing. He's advancing cautiously. He's not running. And he's trying to rally troops, but there don't seem to be many around him to rally. So
I'd rather not fight this guy. I will shut the door.
Okay.
And then
it'll essentially take your action, like double, so it'll take to shut both doors.
Is there a locking mechanism or a way to bar it or something?
There's a bar. I mean, there's also appears to be like some kind of locking mechanism, but you don't understand it. I mean, palace door lock.
I get out of rage. Do I understand it now?
No, because I mean, your experience with locked doors is to smash them open, not to close them.
I probably could hit it. Is there a way I can hit it the right way to lock?
You feel like right now you feel like you would hit it and you probably just open it again. Yeah.
I'll ask if they can lock. Can you lock this? And I'll just like hold it. Be holding it shut. Unless they're like, unless I can do the bar, or have somebody help me with the bar or something.
Yeah, I mean, you feel like you could, like close the door and then like, place the bar on the door as like your action this turn.
Okay. And come out of rage, I assume.
Right. You would probably come out of rage.
And I'll say, and now that I can speak human, I'll say yes. Can you lead us where he went? And it might be too much.
I mean, he's just pointing.
If I can do one more thing, I'm not moving. I'll take my hat off.
No. Okay.
Flourish.
I'll take the hat off.
And you're no longer a baker.
I'm no longer a baker. I'm Wigbit. Whatever that, if that earns me any cred, I don't know. Or just I'm an outlaw.
The outlaw Wigbit.
Right. I mean, at that point, it sort of makes sense, I think, for them more to be like, oh yeah, you're the outlaw guy. And they seem surprised when you transform into not a baker. So they kind of, seem taken aback. But then you see one of them like kind of nod his head, like sort of makes sense. And then like he definitely like he drops his spear and definitely holds his hands up. Like this makes a lot more sense now. You could totally cut my head off in one swing. So I'm just gonna hold my hands up and yeah. So I mean, there seems to be a little bit of recognition there, especially after what all you've done with the flour bag. So But I mean, they're essentially saying like down that hallway, and we don't know. Yeah, he says I don't know where he went. He went down that hallway.
Yeah. I mean, if I can respond, I'll respond. If not, I'll let Gus.
Well, as you're conversing with them, there's a pounding on the door, and you hear like a open this door, and then other threats that you've heard before by now, and so that's what's going on. Rowan's moving. So, Gus, what are you doing?
So he pointed to that hallway.
He did.
And Wigbit, you're just talking to him about, like, what am I hearing you guys talk about? Like, is it like, how far is the conversation gone by the time it's or I guess it's happening at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because by the time Wigbit bars the door or closes the door and bars the door and takes his hat off and says something, I mean, that's 6 seconds, and then he's right. And then he says,
it seems like someone's trying to get in. We should make a decision soon. Where's Rowan?
I assume he's that way. That's
all right. So you're pointing, I'm guessing, to this hallway.
Yeah, I mean, so he pointed.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he means.
I kind of saw that. So,
and maybe I would ask is, I don't know, is that where the Meilin, the blue-haired man is?
The guy that's over here, when you say, "Where's Rowan?" says, Rowan of the South Ward?
Yes, he was in here. We're trying to follow him. He's with us.
Him? That was him?
He's changed, I know.
He killed his brother. Now we have to find him. Where is he? Have you seen him?
I mean, he went, yeah, and like
which way?
He's pointing down that same archway.
Okay, all right. Wigbit, I suggest we go.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start moving that way, I guess.
And like in the moment of when there's like this pause, when the guy says roll into the South Ward, and y'all are like, yeah. And then there's like this pause where he doesn't say anything and y'all don't say anything, and yet everything's kind of quieted down for a minute. It's in that moment where the guy's banging on the door and he stops banging on the door and everything just goes silent for a minute. You two can hear like fighting coming, like sounds of like swords hitting armor, ka-ching, ka-ching, like coming from this hallway. And it's not immediate, but I mean, it's you can hear it coming from down the hallway.
Okay, it sounds like swords. It doesn't sound like someone's sucking souls out of people.
No, that's outside. No.
You hear the souls.
Too far.
Let me know when I hear that, because I want to keep one ear out for souls being sucked.
I don't know what sound that actually is, but yeah.
I'm listening for it. All right, so with hearing that, I'm gonna say, Wigbit, that sounds like our man. Let's go. And I'm gonna go ahead and move to the archway. I'm assuming it's like a hallway going down.
So the archway itself, as a review, just to make sure we know, like when you go through the all the archways like beyond are smoky, like filled with smoke. Good
job, Suf.
But for whatever reason, y'all have no problem seeing through them. And you may or may not remember why. I don't know if we ever actually went into the reasons why, but
We're friends with Ephesus.
yeah, I mean that was what that was your what you surmised from that.
Yeah.
But so yeah, you can see through this hallway. But yeah, this hallway goes down and then it turns to the.
So I've never seen these portals.
Yeah, you have.
You've been in here.
You've been
I
here.
have.
Yeah, you came. This is like when we first met you. We brought you.
You went through archway number.
Okay.
You went
So
through the third archway.
Could Gus see the first time though?
Yep, sure could.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yep.
I would know that I can go through unharmed then.
Yep.
It was
yeah.
Josh's
Okay.
character at the time that couldn't see
Right.
Okay. Well, I will move.
because he hadn't met Ephesus.
So. Yeah, I'll just move my full movement then.
Okay.
So yeah, which is one more space. So yeah, I'll just move my full movement. And then
And you can hear it from it's around the corner. There's definite fighting.
yeah.
Like you hear a voice saying Lord Casimir, step aside. We are chasing down the outlaw.
All right. As I walk past Wigbit, because I already have my hand on his shoulder from previous turn, I'll just go ahead and cast a Cure Wounds on him.
Beautiful.
At a second level.
Calls wounds? Okay, go ahead.
So 8 hit points.
16.
And
Thank you.
And then I'll go ahead and as I'm doing it, I'm looking around at everyone that's still kind of wondering what's going on, and I'll be like, I'll be back.
At this point, they're just kind of watching. I mean, they're and they're you feel like if you attack them, they would defend themselves, but otherwise they are we're gonna try not to die today is kind of where they're at right now.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So you move into the fog. And like I said, just around the corner, you can hear that going on. And otherwise, so like I said, the spearmen are just doing their thing. So, there's more killing along the east wall this round or sucking, what is it? A straw. Yeah. We're drinking milkshakes along the east wall right now.
I drink your milkshake.
So we're good. It is your turn.
So yeah, I'll say we're taking back MLS. I'll look at them and I'll say we, and as in us. We're taking back MLS from Velaeus, right?
Yep.
From Velaeus and the greater forces of evil. And I'll walk off.
Okay. I mean,
yeah. After
New
Gus.
allies.
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to convince him.
Inspire them to fight for the right side.
Yeah. You might want to lock that door. Your boss is angry outside and he's angry.
So you move to the archway. I don't know how far you moved.
Yeah, I mean, so is Gus actually there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll head beyond that then. So let's see, I started here. I didn't know if we were doing this in the mind or
Gremlin moved his dark shadow over us. Can't see anything now.
I'm gonna go.
There we go. That's better. Unless you need to move over there to see, then go ahead.
So go to here.
I think I was okay. So when you move, actually,
out.
my God, there's too many figures moving right now. Here we go. All right. So when you move to there and you get to the corner, you round the corner, and you see. Right, you can't see this because I made them so only I can see them. That's why you can't see them. I was like, why haven't you said anything about what you see yet?
Yeah, I see an empty hallway.
You haven't seen it yet. There we go. So
am I just flanking somebody?
So you come around the corner and there is there's a sergeant, and he's the one that was speaking. And there's a spearman up here, and you see Alexandru up here, and he's got his great sword out, and you can see there's 2 spearmen that are down, and then you passed over one who's also down. But as you look at them, you realize they're not dead. They all like just lie on the ground unconscious. They don't have like any like death blows to them. And he's like, fending them off. And they're trying. It's clear that they're trying to get by him, and he's like essentially holding this hallway, and it's a 10-foot wide hallway. And so that's what you see as you round the corner.
Yeah, I mean, I actually still have an action if I am not mistaken.
Yeah, because you moved. You moved.
I'll
you spoke
bash
and
this
moved.
guy in the back of the helmet.
Okay.
With a war pick.
An actual war pick this time?
The subdual side. An actual war pick. It's 20 hit.
Yep.
Oh,
damn.
17. Subdual piercing.
Subdual piercing. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
piercing
intentionally hitting
just
the armor.
enough. Just piercing.
I'm just
a
trying to
little bit.
concuss the dude. I'm just trying to make sure he's got years of,
and he didn't
brain issues.
And he didn't like seem to have. I mean, you caught him completely by surprise. I mean, he was, had his back to you, and so like. And
I didn't even have to go reckless. You're saying? So
you didn't have to.
I'll do it again. Oh wait, that's just the die.
I mean, that's probably what your damage is going to be.
We're gonna have to do this again. All right.
Oh.
Let's do the warhammer first.
Oh.
What am I doing?
Critting.
All right, I
critted.
clicked that button. So that's a crit. All right. I'm getting confused here. Ignore all the everything else, I guess. So this is the offhand.
Because you're not raging.
Yeah, this is weird. Oh, you know what? And I'm hitting raging, so actually all of this is wrong. I don't get take 2 off of the 17.
Okay. And then this is 20, not 22.
And then do I also take off the attack? I can't even remember how to not rage.
It's only on the damage.
Only on the damage. So yeah, take 2 off of the 22. Yeah.
20. Okay.
All right. And then now I will not rage. I think I have a button for this somewhere. All right.
As he frantically tries to turn it off. Please, no, stop raging, stop.
Now the war pick for the other attack. And do you want me to take the initial roll, or you want me to roll it again?
It does. They both hit, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I'm just saying the damage roll, because I rolled a war pick damage once upon a time to.
Oh yeah, we'll use that. What was it? 15.
So 15, but -2, so 13.
13. Okay. Yeah, I mean he's stumbling. I mean he was not expecting this this from around the corner. His attention was all forward, and so yeah, he's stumbling, and he's turning around.
Cool.
Okay. And so now it is his turn, and I guess he's gonna turn around and hit you because I mean,
he gets advantage and max all the damage because I am just regular fighting.
Oh, well, let me see if I can roll really well then. Let's see.
Yeah, you can probably crit.
Yeah, you don't need to do all that.
I don't need to. Let's see. Here's my attack. I mean, that wasn't a good start. He's in a bad place right now. That was his first swing. Let's try his second swing and see if his second swing is any better.
There it is.
Okay. I don't see. Oh, I see the 19. Okay, all right. Yeah. So you caught him off guard with the first. I mean, he staggered. He swings wildly, and then he comes back with the second
will do that
swing.
to you.
Yeah, well, the second one does catch you, and it's 12, and it's not subdual damage. He's like trying to cut you wide open. Like he just,
I see.
yeah. I mean, he's angry, and he swings wildly at you, and just cuts you. Yeah. So that's what happens there. So then Alexandru is like, good, my allies have arrived.
Man, this plan perfectly executed. I don't know. We're not like embarrassing ourselves for Alexandria, or like we showed up. Yeah, like that was.
He has no idea what happened before.
I was just about to march down the wrong hall for sure.
You just had to find him. And he left the trail for you.
I guess we might have heard the noise.
We catch up to him. You're exactly where we knew you'd be.
Yep. First door on the left.
Yep.
Just like we planned.
Good thing we talked this whole thing out before we got here.
Yeah, right. So he's gonna swing at this poor guy. Okay, well he swung at him. He did, and he missed. And no, he actually has a second attack. Okay, well he did. He also seemed a little taken aback by you guys showing up at the most opportune time, and like he clashes his sword with the spearman's spear, and they but nothing seems to happen.
And he doesn't. I don't see a bloodied symbol on him. He's not bloodied.
No, he's got a couple of nicks. I mean, he's bleeding a little bit, but he seems okay.
He's holding his own.
Yeah, he's holding his own. He seems okay.
Okay. Obviously he's taking on 5 dudes alone, so.
I mean, he's all right. He's
kind of a badass.
Yeah. Gus. So you see, from where you are, you see Wigbit like
bashing something,
smash into somebody, and you can't really see who he's smashing into, but you hear the groans of "I've been hit."
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move forward to here to where I can actually see.
You can technically move over here to where all the people are because they're not actually there. They're not actually there. So
okay, all right. So those people are not there.
They're not there.
Those are magical watching.
I think I have a solution or whatever, for that, but I'll figure it out on the next screen. So.
All right. So this is a subdued sergeant. Is that, or is he just bloodied?
Oh, he's bloodied.
He's bloodied.
Yeah. He's
bleeding.
He's fighting. He's got that rage in his eyes.
Oh, he has rage in his eyes?
Well, not real rage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was going to say, because I'll take that away from him.
But you did see him swing and like take a little piece of Wigbit.
All right. So I will go ahead and let me see. As a bonus action.
Please don't plant a tree in the middle of my castle.
I'll go ahead and cast Healing Word on my man Wigbit.
Jeez.
It's my job to keep you alive, brother. And I kind of walk past him.
You've healed me for a lot this.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see.
I think I've taken a lot of damage though.
Yeah, you got to start tracking your damage.
I know. Yeah. My total damage. I think we're over 100.
Yeah.
We might be approaching the 200 range.
These arrows keep falling out of you.
Gus has healed me quite a bit, and I'm half dead. So
actually, I could do it just a first level cure wounds, or no, I'll do a second level cure wounds on you. How about that? Let's try that.
Whatever.
So I just gotta put
man.
I just put my hand on your shoulder, and I'm like, here you go, sir.
Just gonna undo what he just did.
Yep.
Yeah. and I kind of look over at the sergeant, and I say, no chance.
That slice, that cut from the great sword, just like
heals back up.
Right, just heals right up.
Yeah. And so I want to briefly look around because I don't know who's around. So I see any hostiles. Like how many hostiles do I see?
So you see, there's a spearman up here who's engaged with Alexandru.
Okay.
And then there's this sergeant that's here, and then there's 3 hostiles that are down, unconscious, not dead.
Right.
And like this hallway just continues, and you don't see anybody else for the moment.
Okay, I won't get an attack of our. I won't. Yeah, I'll move here and I'll be okay. Correct. Like no one's in that corner that I was. In. There's like a stack of people, but they're not.
You can sneak behind me.
All right, so I think I'll move up to there and be okay.
Moving through my
Yeah.
square is fine, right? It is actually difficult terrain or something like that.
It does take you an extra 5 to move through Wigbit Square, but I think you still have plenty of movement to get up to there.
Yeah. And if I couldn't, I'd just stand behind.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, it takes you 30 to get to there. So
Okay. All right. So there, I'll just hang out there.
Maybe while your hand is on my shoulder, you can kind of move me to the side as you go past. So
I like push you to this. I push you towards the sergeant as I'm healing you. So take a close look of my invisible friend. I mean, invincible.
Invincible. Right.
I assume that's why I had the advantage.
That's right. All right. So there we go.
Okay.
I can do this all day.
Well, this spearman is going to continue to fight Alexander because, I mean, Alexander did just swing at him. So, yeah, he's going to, I forgot how what is, oh yeah, he's not very good at this. Maybe he'll hit. Whatever.
Wigbit's got his pocket healer.
Nope.
Just mow through the whole city.
I feel like me with a healer and like Graham and the Farron, like we have a couple of.
It's gross.
Yeah, we've got a couple of good pairings.
Yeah, so the spearman tries to stick Alexander, and he is trying to stick him, but he's also trying to kind of just force him back, but he misses. And
What's Alexander wearing for armor?
he actually is wearing plate mail.
That's what I thought.
And there's a crest on it of
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah. Yeah, when I'm not involved, I'll look it up somewhere and find out what it is. But
If
there's a crest
one.
on it.
If you're gonna go with one, that is
right. You gotta go with that one. Yeah.
Is it got like a frog on it? That's a good one.
No.
Is it a chicken?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a frog on it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got a something on it. Yeah. And so while this was going on outside, our two allies on the walls, after taking out some number of others, moved back to the tower, and they, at the end of their movement this turn, they had taken a defensive position in what they are going to affectionately call the murder tower. So that's what's happening outside for those who are paying attention to what's going on outside. But Wigbit inside,
Not raging. Yeah. 25.
but still reckless though. Oh well,
Yeah, that's good. That's actually the number too.
that is the number.
That is the number. Yeah.
Now are you trying to?
Subdue this guy. Yeah.
All right, subduing the sergeant. All right, yeah. You crack him over the head with your war pick.
Yeah. And then I'll just come right on to the next guy.
He stumbles and falls back.
Step on him and not raging. Oh, wrong button.
The one looks good. Oh,
Is that a 14 hit?
yeah, it does.
All right. So
You
this
have to roll
right to
double
that
ones.
leather.
I think you have to roll double ones to miss.
this
the
damage
spearman.
-2. So 13.
Can I? Yeah, because I'm the spearman that hasn't been hit yet. Haha. Do you have one more attack?
I do.
Oh, damn it. Okay, go ahead. Put me down.
I'm
He's got
back
2
with
hit
the war
points. He's
pick.
got 2 hit points left, and now he doesn't have.
The subduing war pick.
All right, yeah. For a brief moment, he thought he was gonna make it. Yeah.
No.
They pop, and he
And I'll
drops to the ground.
step over his body as
It
well.
could be worse. He could be fighting outside. They didn't get the memo on the duel.
Yeah, we didn't realize Subdual was the target.
It's not.
Yeah.
Oh, well then there we go. We got the right memo. Rowan will be proud of us.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you've dropped both of them, and there are no more hostiles in sight unless you consider Alexander to be a hostile.
I feel like I once didn't like him,
Yeah.
But I've earned-
first impression of him wasn't
He
a
just
great
earned
one.
a lot of respect for me in this hallway.
He was pretty
Like-
haughty the first time y'all met him, and even when he came to the Guild of Light last night, he was still kind of haughty when y'all were talking to him. But you know,
taking
also,
on 5 dudes in a hallway, like he just got a lot of I don't know, street cred, swamp cred, maybe.
swamp cred.
Yeah, he just went up a bit in my book. He's still a jerk, but he's a jerk who can hold his own.
Yeah. So when y'all step up, when you step up and you drop that guy, he takes like a reflexive step back, but and then he like puts his sword down and kind of leans on it for a second. He takes a kind of a big heavy breath and says, Rowan went that way. And he kind of points behind him, clearly down this smoky hallway. There's foggy hallway, not smoky hallway, foggy hallway. He says, are you chasing after him?
I guess so.
All right. Well, he said he was heading to the dungeon, so.
That's where Meilin is?
That's where he was last time. I knew that's where he was.
That or we need to go see the king.
He just looks at you.
Decisions. I'll look to Gus. Are we going for Rowan, or is he going to be all right? And
see, all right. So if Wigman, all right. Sorry, if Wigman is Drax, then Gus has to be Groot at this point. He's probably over there like trying to eat like a flower that's growing on him or something.
I just look over at Wigbit and I say, "I am Gus."
Yeah, right. He looks over like, "What should we do?" And he's over there like, "Wait, what? What are you talking to me?"
I am Gus. This is
what is your purpose here, Wigbit?
I'll just get Meilin, but at some point we gotta, and the others, I guess. But at some point we gotta figure out what's going on with the king, and I know that's your interest.
It's everybody's interest. It's the kingdom's interest.
Do we get Rowan first? What?
Well, if you're here to rescue Meilin, then you need to go.
Yeah, I guess that's
find him first. If that's your primary objective.
Yeah.
Would I have seen, as when I was the Eagle, would I have seen how many people were around the king, like up top, or weren't they out yet?
The only people that you saw Bran Stormraven standing beside him, and then you saw there were archers up in the tower. But you didn't see. Yeah. You couldn't. I mean, like I said, it's a window, so it's not like you can see like the whole room. Even flying by, it was impossible to tell.
Okay, I kind of look at us and I say, there may not be enough of us to help convince the king that there's issues, or at least to sway the king.
I'm not sure Rowan's gonna want to convince the king.
I see your point. I see your point. He'll want to convince him in another fashion.
He'll want a new king.
Yeah.
That's not a matter that should be settled with steel, though.
Right. But we could use the extra men.
Is now the time to seek an audience with the king during this invasion that we've caused?
I doubt it very much, but
is there going to be a better time?
I also doubt that very much as well. Go find Rowan. I will.
There are some guys in the front that might need some instructing. They seemed perhaps sympathetic to the cause.
There's a lot of sympathetic soldiers to the cause. You just have to find the right ones.
To Rowan, then. And I kind of start moving forward towards the ghost of Rowan in the hallway there.
Where will we find you? Or is this the last we'll see you tonight?
I'm gonna head to the throne room, which is where I assume he is the king is and see if I can talk him out of this madness.
I'll plan to meet you there.
All right. It says, if you head into the dungeon, head down this hallway and go this way and down this stairway and down this hallway and down this stairway. And yeah, he gives you directions.
And then the throne room. Do I remember? I've been in the throne room.
You have.
Do I remember how to get there?
You might be able to find it. I mean, you're a ranger.
Yeah, so I do have that, like,
Yeah.
I'm an outlander or whatever, so I do have that, like, memory for terrain and maps, but obviously that doesn't necessarily apply to buildings and cityscapes
Inside.
and so on.
Yeah, I mean, you think you could probably find it? You may not take the most direct path there, but you think you could probably find it?
Okay.
I mean, the castle is big, but it's only so big. I mean, it's multi-leveled, but it's only so big. So,
well,
I mean,
it's the big room upstairs. I know where to go.
Yeah, right. I mean, it must be in the center, right? It's got to be in the center.
Wherever the guards are, we'll just keep going.
Yeah, just follow them. Yeah.
So, all right.
All right.
We'll see you in the throne room.
He progresses with you down the hallway a little bit, and then he takes a side hallway, and he says, "Continue on that way." That's the way Rowan went.
That's not the way I would have gone, but all right. I would have. Yep. All right. We're walking.
All right. So, in the meantime, before we get to Rowan, because Rowan will have taken a few minutes. Let me just narrate what had happened outside real quick for those who missed it. So, in the next 3 rounds of fighting, Grim and Farron set up this ridiculous little murder tower over here where they cast darkness and then they use the stairway and the murder tower to pop up and kill people. Yeah, they didn't incapacitate, they just killed them. And so they were Eldritch blasting. Huh?
Through their neck, incapacitate them.
Do what? Did y'all pick up on that? Is that just me?
Something about
shooting arrows through
incapacitate
their
them.
neck to incapacitate them. But Grum's breaking up pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was testing my headset and if I could walk and actually get water from downstairs.
Oh my!
I tried to incapacitate them with arrows through the neck, but you wouldn't let me.
No, like, yeah, every time you're like, I'm gonna try to knock this guy out, and then like you knocked
Crit.
him out. Yeah,
did.
right.
They are unconscious.
Right. I critted that guy with 14 hit points for 45. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. So so they for 3 rounds they essentially cleared off the east wall and the east tower. And they got to a point where there were no enemies. There was nobody to take down within sight, or within range, I should say. They were within sight, just not within range. And so from there, they had decided they were going to move to the gatehouse over here. And so using darkness and cover, they were moving that way. While that was happening, their allies were losing the fight, and most of them lost the fight. There was one ally who fled into the barracks over here and closed the door and held the door against these guys trying to get in, and is going to be the only ally to actually survive all of this. But eventually they make it to the eastern gatehouse. They take out the sergeants that are commanding the troops over here on the walls, which convinces many of the archers that maybe this isn't really what they want to do. And then through some very handy intimidation / persuasion, they convince some of the archers to lower their weapons. We're not the enemy. And even if we are the enemy, you can't kill us, that kind of thing. And from there, they're able to persuade the archers to essentially, if not fight for them, at least put down their weapons. But because of that, the others that were over here on the western wall see what's happening. There's still a couple sergeants that are over there commanding their troops to fire upon the invaders. They take out the last couple of sergeants over here. The
archers took out the sergeants.
Right, the archers actually, they get some of the archers to turn on their commanding officers. And then they're able to, they capture a couple of the sergeants. And then they are able to, it's probably a stretch to call them allies, but they at least are able to get 22 archers to stop fighting them. And they're able to rescue the one ally that had fled into the barracks over here. And he was at 5 hit points, so he was about dead, but he survived it all. He survived it all. I think Grim actually had healed him. And I was told I had to give him a cool name, which I haven't done yet. So I got to come up with a cool name for ally number 12. Because ally number 12 probably isn't cool enough. Yeah. It needs some work. And then they sent ally 12 to go. They said, if you can walk now, go, find the rest of the allies that are supposed to be here, assuming the Guild of Light. And so he took off and left the gates. There were a couple of enemies that were unaccounted for when the battle was over, but that was to be expected. And then, so there were some archers that were up in this big tower up here that were either taken out early by a long range blast, and then the rest of them decided we didn't really want to do this, so they're somewhere. And then there were some in this smaller tower up here that also did not participate in the battle past a certain point. And while all that was going on, I guess there was a group of another platoon of soldiers that had appeared from somewhere on the backside of the palace, and they had moved up to the doors. And by the time they get there, Wigbit and Gus have moved down the hallway and have proceeded in. And this all happened on round 9, 10, 11, somewhere in there. So while Grim and Farron were cleaning up the southern wall and all that good stuff, and the western wall and eastern wall, these soldiers come up, and with that sergeant commanding them, they are able to get the palace doors back open. And so they move inside. And then I think probably the only thing left from there. So they move inside. Oh. And then the only others that were sort of involved in moving dead people around now. Here we go. The dead are walking now. Here we go. Uh-oh.
Corpses are moving around. That's bad.
Wrong campaign, y'all. Sorry. The only other folks that were kind of relevant to what y'all saw, and I don't know what happened to that guy, but anyway, he disappeared. 2 spearmen had grabbed Aerith, the one prisoner that had been dragged up to the gallows, had been unconscious, the one that the lady had said was involved with the Light Fingers Guild, or the Guild of Light, however Wigbit interpreted that. But and they have dragged him up to the palace, and they were doing that early on. And so by the time Grim and Farron are done, they have long disappeared back into the castle with the prisoner. And so Grim and Farron, after doing all that, have rallied their newfound allies, and are now moving towards the palace. And so that's where they were at the end of all this. So I'm going to put the pause on that. And we're going to switch over.
The most important question, though, is where's the executioner?
This is true.
Where did he go?
He beat feet. He took off.
He's somewhere.
The last we saw Renvig the Executioner,
Yeah.
he was way up here at the top of the map.
He's running.
And last we saw, he was running off the map. So,
But there's only one way out of this courtyard, right?
he is hiding somewhere behind behind a latrine or something.
Right. Found somewhere to duck and hide.
He will never look at elk the same way again.
That is very true. So, in the meantime,
they will call this the Battle of the Elk.
Battle of the Elk. I'll remember that. In the meantime, Rowan.
Yeah.
Has moved down this way and that, this way and that, this way and that, through foggy corridors and taken doors and this, that, and the other. And you finally arrive at and you generally have gone down. You've gone downstairs and then you've maybe gone up a short stairwell and then you've gone downstairs and so it's that kind of thing. But you feel like you're actually in the lower levels, maybe below the ground level. But you've reached essentially it's a square room. It's kind of big, and you pass through another archway. And when you come in, and by now the fog, you're out of the fog. Like it's clear, when you get down here. But you enter this area, and there's 3 doors, and there's a desk. But there's nobody at the desk and there's nobody in here. And Alexandra had told you that when you get to this room, this is like essentially like the guardhouse room for the jail. Mm-hmm. This is like the check-in spot. And then there's 3 different short passageways that lead down into the dungeon, the prison. And from that point, he has no idea where they would have kept Meilin. There's a door like to your left, there's a door straight ahead, and there's a door to your right when you come in.
Okay. And there's no I don't know, records or papers or anything on the desk.
Yeah, you don't see anything on the you go to the desk and that's your first thought is there's got to be records over here, and you see there's actually nothing on the desk.
Okay. Are any of the cells or any of the doors are any of them open, or are all 3 of these doors shut that go down into the different?
They're all shut.
They're all shut.
Yep.
Okay. And none of them appear to be cell 2187, where I might find the princess I'm looking for that I came here to rescue. No. Okay.
Yeah, they don't have it marked there. No, right. No.
I'm just gonna go around and open the doors and just start yelling down into whatever opening is beyond it. Meilin, it's Rowan. Meilin.
Okay.
And I'll go one by one and see if I get any response or hear anything or anyone answers.
So when you go I guess we'll just start left. When you go to the left door, you find it's locked.
Okay.
You realize it probably wouldn't take a lot of work to really get the lock open. I mean, if you just kick it in the right spot, you imagine it's going to come open.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah. So you give the door one good kick with your strength. You kick in the right spot. Who hasn't kicked the door open before when they block themselves out?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So you give it a kick, and the door opens, and then you see there's a short passageway. Because you have dark vision, because you're half elf. Yeah. So there's a short dark passageway, and then there's a stairwell going down.
Yep, and I'm just yelling down that stairwell.
You're just yelling down.
Yep. Meilin, Meilin, it's Rowan. Are you down there, Meilin?
And you don't get any immediate response.
Okay. Next door. If I don't get any response, then I'll have to pick one and go down. But I'm gonna see if this.
Yeah, and how long are you gonna wait though? Like
Like
you yell,
it-
Meilin, Meilin, Meilin. Are you gonna wait? Like, are you just gonna yell and then move to the next door? Or are you how long?
I'll wait like 10 seconds.
Round and a half.
I'll wait 6
So-
seconds.
You wait.
Make it
one
easy.
round.
Let's make it easy.
No, it's okay. I was just like, how long would it take? So I guess make a perception roll.
Okay.
You haven't rolled dice in like a game and a half, so
that's
I need
fine.
to let you roll. I need to let you roll some dice. Yeah. Can't have your dice going cold. I mean, they're not going to go
Oh,
cold
look at
because they're
that.
Josh's dice.
No, there's no evidence that they get cold.
Right. Yeah, so you can hear like from the bottom of the steps, and it's distant because I mean, obviously it's a good stairwell.
Yeah. And I have
But
no
you
idea
you
how
can
far-
hear the sound. I mean, you can hear like the distant sound of like footsteps on floor, not necessarily coming up the stairs, but there's certainly some like moving going on, and it's and it sounds armored in the
Okay.
sense of how armor sounds like.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we got a few guards.
Yeah.
That'll be a problem.
So, but I mean, that's what you hear like in that round that you're waiting.
All right. I'll go to the next door.
Okay.
I'm not worried
Kick it
about
open.
whoever that is.
Okay.
Yep.
Kick it open and do the same
Same
thing.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And you get the same type of thing. Like, I won't make you roll another perception
Nobody.
because you're listening now. Yeah.
Yep.
But you can hear that same kind of
Clank, clank, clank.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like you would imagine that even though it hasn't really been that long, probably word of an invasion of a castle probably spreads pretty fast. So
There's no
What?
one in here. Nobody's in here. It's fine.
So-
no one's in here. No one knows
Nobody's
what's
in
going
there.
on.
Nobody's in there.
I'm not worried
That's
about
right.
it.
Right. Yeah.
All right. On to door number 3.
Okay. And do the same thing.
Yep. Kick it in.
And the same thing.
Yell down
And the
thing.
same thing.
All
And you
right.
get the same thing. Yeah.
It's gotta be one of these. Hmm.
Wigbit would know.
Wigbit would know.
He
And,
always picks the right door.
all three doors are identical. No.
Yeah, there's no like this is like this door for special prisoners, and this is the door for they're
Maximum security.
all no
None of these
maximum
is-
security. Like they're just I mean, they look like dungeon doors.
Okay. And so when I kicked them, they swung down towards the stairs. Like they opened in
Yes.
that way.
That would maybe make sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Got a problem with doors.
Yeah, doors are
Doors are
difficult.
silly.
All right. Well, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it a second here, and I'm going to.
Yep.
So door number 1 and 3 are across from each other.
Yeah, I mean approximately.
Okay.
But yes.
I'm gonna take my rope and I'm gonna tie these 2 doors together,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go
And
down.
so you're gonna
I'm gonna close them,
them,
tie
and
them
then
together,
Tie them together. Okay.
real tight, and then I'm gonna go
Yeah.
down door number 2.
Okay. So let me ask this question. How long do you think you spend in this area? So you kicked one door open, yelled another.
Yeah.
So I mean, that would be 3 rounds that you've kicked doors open and
Yeah.
yelled down, right?
Yeah, and then it's probably I'm trying to make quick work of this, so it's probably like a minute and a half of like
Okay.
half a minute-ish of like running around, kicking doors, yelling, and then like however long it takes me to like get my rope out, knot it,
Yeah.
run across, knot it.
So on round number somewhere in there, as you're finishing tying the rope, Wigbit and Gus, you
Oh, cool.
you hear the sound of ropes being tied and like a door being shut. And as you look straight ahead, you can see there's a door that's been opened, and as you get closer, you can see Rowan, and he's about to head down this door. He's about to head into this door.
Yeah, and he's like taking his glaive off his back.
Glaives off, yeah. But there's like this rope that's been tied across this room between these 2 doors. It was pretty elaborate, actually.
That's
So does he know we're
Drew, you're
coming?
muted if you're talking.
So
Drew,
does
you're muted if you're talking.
Does Rowan know we're
So
coming?
he chose
No.
the middle door,
Yeah.
and then he's closing the two side
Yeah, the
doors.
two across from each other are
Oh,
tied, so in case.
you figured out which door to go down.
No, but these two were convenient. Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, we and
yeah,
Gus like come up. Yeah.
Well, no,
we found you.
you did.
I am Gus.
I'm glad to see you. No, these two were convenient to tie together, so I didn't want any surprises coming along behind me. It sounds like there might be still guards down in each one of these. I don't know which one Meilin's in, so I was going to start here.
I kind of inspect the knots, and I'm like, good job.
Thanks.
Are they a good job? Like, did he do okay?
I mean, I pulled him real tight.
I
pulled him hard.
I think
so.
you probably did a pretty good job.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
feel like there's some dexterity, but there's definitely some strength too, and just
There we
pull,
go.
Just pull it real
pulling
tight.
real hard.
Well, I'll just keep you guys alive. Let's do this.
Oh, we're set now.
I appreciate that. Let's
Can
save our friends.
I assume it's Rowan, Wigwick, Gus as our quote unquote marching order? Okay.
Works for me.
Right.
I do. Yeah.
Unless you want to be in the middle, Gus.
Off down stairway number 2.
No,
we
I'll
go.
be like, we'll do like opposite Mighty Ducks formation. Two in the front, one in the back.
Now, let me see.
Look at this.
Oh my!
Let me see if this
Oh,
works.
you're gonna try some new technology.
I'm gonna
boy.
try something here because I know that Soof and Mike can't see anything right now. Is that correct?
Correct.
Can
Okay.
you give them
So
what's the magical spell where you can see from a little glowing light dot in the
Arcane Eye.
arcane eye? You need to give them arcane eye.
Yep.
spell.
that actually doesn't work. I was hoping that would work. Huh. All right. Controlled by. Okay. Oh wait a minute. Wait. I got another idea.
Do you try and put them on your GM layer? Or?
So that GM layer though, they can't still see like the.
That's what I was wondering if
the
they.
lighting.
Yeah, they.
But
Can't
if
see where
I
they are.
give them,
a token that's like a.
well, I was thinking that, but then I'd still have to move the token around. So I was wondering if.
It's dark down here, right? Is Big Big gonna need a light anyways?
No,
Oh,
it's only dark right now because they're on the stairwell. But as they're gonna find out when they round the corner, it's gonna get a lot lighter.
Because there's 50 guys with torches.
I mean,
Now, every fireball casts some light, right?
Yep.
So it's just gonna be a really well lit room constantly.
so let me see if this works. No, that's not gonna work. Wait a minute, it might work.
This is the
know
this
what?
is the dungeon where they're holding
Damn it.
Ethelis.
well, I mean, I think Mike and I can promise to be good. I think at one point
Yeah.
you had given us control of Gus when Espo couldn't be here.
So that's what I was wondering. Is that
Yeah.
if I give you control of another character, you can.
See what
See
they see.
through their eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
so
that's
can
a
you
spell. That's a warlock spell.
But I mean, can you see with Gus's character right now?
No.
All right, great. Then hang on. Edit. All right, Gus, you're gonna be our eyes for the group, okay? That's what a good druid does.
I am Gus.
All right, now let's try that. Does that
Oh,
work?
I see a Gus.
All
The room's
right.
super dark, but I see Gus.
Wait.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I
you,
see that.
you
Yeah, we can
Can
only
you-
we can only see like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there's like-
4 squares right now.
I only see me, Wigbit, and half of a Rowan.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
you're on the
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
You're
right.
there.
That's perfect.
That's
Yeah.
the whole way we're in.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
I
on the
literally
stair.
only see.
How's that? Can you guys see now?
I literally only see Gus.
Oh, so you don't
Like
have
on a black
Gus
screen.
Oh,
vision.
okay.
click on him. Now I can see a little bit more. Click on him.
Control me.
Oh, okay. For whatever reason, yeah. Now that worked. All right,
You officially
Thank you.
have control.
I'm good.
You're in
There we go.
control of the Gus.
You have possessed Gus.
There we
There we
go.
go.
You
Be nice
don't.
to Gus. We'll drop
I'm not
apes.
possessing Gus.
So, yeah, so those are the stairs. Then you
Mhm.
head down the stairs.
Yep.
And
Marjata. Rauha.
yeah, so as you get to the corner there, you can see, yeah, you're in this is a pretty well lit chamber. And as you just kind of glance, you can tell it's like a guard chamber of some kind. But as you come down, you hear a voice say, "Who goes there? What do you want?"
I see Riley and what could be a C, and I really hope that guy's Riley Cyrus.
Riley Cyrus.
I don't know if it's a C or an O, but I hope it's Riley Cyrus.
Are you Riley Cyrus?
I'm Rowan of the Southward, and I'm here to rescue you. We're just combining all the franchises.
That's right. That's right.
It's
Well,
Rowan.
she did work for Disney at one point.
That's true.
There you go.
If you are friends to Emilus, stand down and let us rescue our friends.
We serve the king.
If you serve the king as he should be once he's in his right mind, then you will let us rescue our friends. And then we will move on to save the king and Emilus. He's not himself right now.
You hear another voice go, Marjeta, I don't think they have proper clearance to be here. And then Marjeta says, you think, Roha? And say, I don't know what you're doing here, but you should leave now, or you will be arrested.
That's what all the men in the courtyard said.
Now they can't see us. They just see Rowan.
We're shouting around the corner.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of see like the tip of like, I'm probably like Rowan's like arm or his, I mean, they could obviously tell somebody's there, but
Is Meilin down here? We don't have to hurt you if Meilin's not.
Who's prisoner in this room?
That's a good roll. Why do I save all my rolls for these?
Meaningless.
And then there's like another voice that goes, is that? I know that voice. Is that?
It's Wigbit.
That's Wigbit.
And then as they say Wigbit, I step out and I say, I am Gus. And I put my hand on Rowan's shoulder.
I will make this man invincible.
So, or invisible.
Or invisible. Or both.
So Gus, are you like visible for everybody to see?
I kind of poke my head kind of around. So Marjata and Ruha would be able to see me, but I'm kind of half, I want to say half cover, like because I'm behind Rowan and kind of behind the wall, but my head and arm are out enough that they see me. So they know, like, hey, that's Gus. Like, let's not skirt around.
Well, so
he's a turtle with a big staff.
Yeah, it's the Gus.
I can grow a 60-foot tree going straight across this room right now.
All of them.
Do not screw with me.
But when you say, like, I am Gus, what you just said, like, the other two don't seem to, like, respond much. But you hear that third voice of the person you can't quite see. And he says, Gus?
It's Steve. Gus. Steve. Right? Is his name Steve?
Oh, that guy?
No, his name is Riley.
Oh, yeah. Riley. Yeah,
Riley. Yeah.
You called him something else the whole time.
Yeah, right. You totally disrespected him the whole time. But
every time I called him a different name.
Yeah. But is Gus?
Yeah. Hey. It's me. I told you to stay down here. You're still holding your post, correct?
Yeah. This is a totally different location you were at last time, by the way. Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, but he's guys, this is Gus. He's and like when he starts to say that, like you hear he
realizes we were on the wanted posters.
Right. You hear the unsheathing of like like you hear like the spears come down and goes. They start, whispering, and Claire's like, collectors, they're collectors. And Riley's like, well, I mean, they're not real bad people. And then like Marjata says, Riley, essentially like, snap to. And then Riley like stops talking.
Riley, you
Riley
know,
says-
we are the good guys.
All right, Rowan.
You
Subdual for Riley at least. Come on, man.
guys, just go. Guys, don't come to here, guys. There's no Milas down here. And then like you hear Marjata go, Riley, shut your mouth now. He stops talking.
Oh, he
Say he's not down
He
here.
might be down here.
He might not be.
He might not be. He's in one of these rooms, but there might be some more friends down here. We don't know.
These are our friends.
These people. Look, they're making when you get there.
I think they're making aggressive moves.
They're just moving in position.
All right. Well, when Raja, wait, can I? Oh, this is a corner.
Not with the corner of the wall there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll come on,
But
Marjata.
they just move up. I mean, they're not like advancing to attack. They just move up.
Riley is Riley Cyrus. That is so awesome.
Oh, he's not. I wish he was.
Riley O'Can. If I had a better Irish accent, I would do it, but I can't. Plus, I'd have to do an Irish accent with like missing teeth because he doesn't have any teeth.
I called him a different name every time I talked to him.
Johnny, has it been more than a minute since combat began?
Outside?
Yeah.
Yes, this is several minutes.
We can no longer jump, Rowan.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Yeah. The jumping would have gone away sometime moving down the hallways.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would have jumped down the hallways a little bit.
Left Gus behind you.
Who are you holding here?
Oh man.
Did Johnny freeze?
Johnny froze.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh boy.
Thought I just heard him. Well,
I'm gonna try a refresh.
they're not very forthcoming. These guards. They
I'm
don't
gonna
want to tell us.
refresh also.
They want to.
Okay.
Is he back?
No, he's just
spinning.
He's still spinning. He's recycling. That's what he's actually
Considering
recycling.
if he wants it, all his guards to end up dead or not.
Dude, I knew making friends with Riley would be a good thing.
You think he?
Yes.
You think he won't attack?
I think that Riley can be turned. I think we can.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll kill Marjata and Raha, and then Riley will join the.
Yeah.
We will subdue.
We'll see.
permanently subdue.
We'll see what happens.
I mean, it's Billy Ray's cousin, right?
Yep.
Riley Osiris.
Yep. Look, if they just, I have little patience for those who are just blindly serving the king without.
It kind of almost sounds like Meilin's not in here.
Not in this
It does
one,
sound like Meilin's not in here.
but there might be other. We did talk before about like there might be other people that we want to save.
Yeah,
Like Meilin,
yeah.
we have to save, but there might be other.
Well, now we're saving Riley.
Yeah,
we're-
there might be other
yeah.
innocents that we want to get out of here as well.
Because basically they're being mean to Riley. Like they were just mean to him.
They're being bullies. It was just like
Yeah.
up to.
There is no
That's-
bullying. There is
Come on,
no
I don't-
bullying.
yeah,
I
we
have
don't like bullying.
zero tolerance.
Yeah.
I have zero
Right.
tolerance. So
bullies
they're
they
gonna,
get murdered.
bullies get trees grown through them.
Mm-hmm.
I will grow a tree right across this room.
They are going to get glaive.
How
But
wide
yeah.
is this room?
Like if
There
there
we
are
go.
other
30 feet. I will put a
Perfect.
tree the whole way across this
straight through
room.
the wall.
Straight through.
But yeah, if there are other, because like we know now that some people are being held for things that they shouldn't be being held for, and are really our friends and are being wrongly persecuted here. So
How many more of these dungeons, like these cells, are we going to have to go through, though?
2.
Okay. Yeah, that's right, because the other two were the ones you tied.
Yep.
So this
Right.
is the middle one.
Yep.
And then the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll see how expansive they are. So like
Yeah.
this one, and it might be that this one actually connects to the other two.
Mm-hmm. Could be
Correct.
different.
yeah, like
Yeah.
if they connect or whatever, we'll find out what's happening. I guess
Yeah.
after we kill the guards.
Well,
And Johnny gets back.
I am in a way where I have only level 1 and level 2 healing left. So
All right.
I gotta kind of be careful.
I'm in a way where I don't have a lot of hit points.
Yeah, that's why you notice where my hand is.
Yeah.
Like my hand is on your shoulder.
Yep.
So as soon as he says roll for initiative, I'm going to be like, well, my hand is on his shoulder. That's what I wanted to do before the battle started.
Yep.
So
I would just call that before he says roll for initiative. Just say,
yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and cast.
Yeah, I was getting ready. As soon as they started moving, I was going to say, hey, my hand's on his shoulder. This is my move.
Ready to go.
But as soon as I see anyone moving, I'm casting Cure Wounds.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Ready to action heal.
Yeah. So I got.
I haven't heard of that one before, I don't think.
Yeah.
No, we haven't really done a whole lot of that.
No,
We don't do healing, but ready to action heal definitely is.
You guys got me
unique.
now. You guys got me. By the way, how close are we to level 11?
I mean, this has been one long thing, so.
This might give us a lot of experience by itself.
Like once we get through this.
Well, how many? We killed a bunch of dudes. Like we slaughtered them.
Rowan and I are farther behind than you all, so I don't know how close you all are.
Well, Graham, you and Farron might have caught up with your little extra excursion there.
I mean, we did murder all those guys without you, so
that's what I'm saying. Well, did you? I mean, we don't know. Did you? You could have been out there like saying, "Hey, come with us," and made like tons of friends.
We also did that. We murdered a bunch of people and we made a bunch of friends.
So, do you get XP for making friends?
Yeah, of course. It's role playing.
Yeah. Yep. There we go.
It's story.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's double XP for not killing them.
There we go. Ooh, wait, what?
Yep.
Oh, I'm really
you get
confused
double XP
now.
for not killing them.
Yeah, when they become your followers, you just take all their XP.
Right.
I thought it was like a pyramid thing. You got a portion of their XP, and they make friends, and you get a portion of their.
XP is nothing but a pyramid scheme.
Right. Well, y'all are screwed then, because Rowan's with y'all, so y'all not going to get any full XP.
No.
Between Rowan, Farron, and Grim, y'all aren't going to get any.
So Johnny, I don't know if you remember, but as soon as I stepped out, I put my hand on Rowan's shoulder.
I heard that part.
Yeah, so I am, as soon as I sense anything before initiative or anything like that, if something happened, I am casting Cure Wounds or whatever.
Something's happening.
Okay.
We'll just see how Marjada feels about stepping up here.
So they moved into like a defensive position.
All right.
Yeah, so did I.
All right. As soon as I felt Rowan kind of twinge, like I felt like his scapula kind of shift a little bit, where he's holding the slightest movement of his shoulder blade to grip his glaive a little.
Yeah. Oh no. What happened? Well, it's just me. All right, hang on. Let me reconnect. Whoa, are we back? All right. Hello.
Hey, and you were just healed for 16.
Oh yeah, cool.
16, Rowan.
Thanks. That's better. I like that number better. I'm still bloodied, but I'm feeling better.
Okay. Do you cure him?
So yeah, I'm ready for these two, but they're not moving any further yet. They're just
they're holding like a position. Yeah, and they continue to say things like, you're wanted here. This is not the place for you to be. We don't know what's going on outside, but you need to fall back, or you will surely be arrested.
I can tell you what's going on.
Surely you know what's going on right now.
I can tell you what's going on outside. We've left a wake of dead men behind us to make it in here and save our friends.
The dead men that deserved it. We are here to save the city.
And unless you want to join them by being on the right side of this, or by being on the wrong side of this,
then
you should let us take our friends from here and get them to safety.
I don't know who your friends are, but we have our orders.
Well, if they're worth dying for, so be it.
Oh shit!
roll for initiative.
And like at that point, you're Riley. Like, oh god.
Wingman just
Like
rolls.
Riley's like, well, wait, look, we can figure something out. And then the sound of
I'm gonna try and beat Rowan to it.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Are we
I
doing
know.
this
I
then?
know Rowan's
Oh, yeah.
going.
Oh yeah.
I'm
we're-
just
wait,
asking
Wigman already rolled initiative.
for Rowan, but is it a free action to stab somebody in the heart as you're walking past them if they're incapacitated?
No, but
No, it's a taking action.
it's
That's a free action
It's an auto
anytime while you're walking past them.
Yeah, just it just takes a sec.
I mean, that's true. It does take.
If the
just a sec.
dagger is on your shoe and
I just kick
you are
them.
literally walking past them and you have to step over them,
kick
then
them on
yeah.
the way over. Yeah.
Yeah.
You already strapped the
maybe-
dagger to your shoe for another action.
You just got to use 5 feet of movement. That's all.
Right.
If it's strapped to your shoe.
Right. Otherwise, it's 10 feet of movement.
That's right.
And walking.
Yeah.
That seems right.
Yeah.
I mean, we gave them some chances.
I don't see Riley on there. I don't see Riley in the initiative order.
I mean, he goes with them. He's part of the group.
Oh,
Now we'll
no,
see
he
we'll
doesn't.
see what happens.
Time to
You know?
Time to think real hard, Riley, about
How we do this. Yeah.
Think hard,
All right. So
Riley.
Wigbit, you were first.
I need to be on the list. I'm actually 20. I'll take 17. I'll hold
No,
to
you're-
17.
you're still at the top.
I mean, it's good either
Am
way.
I?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I will come bounding through.
Perfect.
I will. I don't know. I'm gonna try
Wigbit
and,
has
like,
left the initiative order. He's
Yep.
just gone.
because they're like below on the stairs below me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and do like some sort of like bounding like wall run, bouncing
There you
off
go.
of like
You're gonna
one wall.
parkour down to them.
I'm gonna parkour to the
Parkour.
right wall, to the far wall. So like I don't even know. Like I can't click because they're like. Can I do this? All right. No. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna go to like here to see what's going on.
Okay.
And I recognize Riley.
Yeah, you remember him vaguely. Yeah, you remember a guard missing teeth, looking old and grizzled. He's got the, I mean, he definitely looks like he's past his prime. And yeah, you remember he was the one that Gus was, coercing. May have been the right word. I'm not sure. Yeah, but yeah.
And this block is actually a real block. Like this is a
Yeah,
pillar.
so the blocks are like pillars. Yeah.
All right, then I will step around the block and
And they kind of
Get
they
busy.
lower the weapons. And like as you appear, Riley goes, "Yeah, that's Wigbit. That's Wigbit." and then they go, "Yes, we know."
That's the last thing I'll hear.
so 28 to hit,
Yeah.
13 to Rana. Rana.
How's that like cut there?
Subdual. All
Subdual.
subdual. I'm just
All
trying
right.
to beat Rowan to it.
All right, yeah, you smash him. He stumbles.
You're just making it easier for me
I'll
to kill
Pull
him.
up though.
I'll carry that on into the next one.
Free
I'm not
action,
actually
stab
raging.
them in the heart.
I have
Like,
control
oh,
right
thanks,
now.
Wigbit.
So 8 for Marjata.
Oh, they're
And
both
then-
bloody. They're both bloody, by the way. I didn't put that on there, but
Back to swing back through with the
Minimum damage bloodies them.
war
I
pick.
mean, they're guard.
So Marjata again,
Oh, Marjata.
Yeah.
and
Good night.
I'll bring the war hammer finally around for
Oh, boy.
Rona. That wasn't
Yep.
much.
You roned him.
Oh,
Perfect.
Ronald. Yeah,
That was
now
awesome.
I just have to stab each one of them once. That's really easy.
Yeah, Wigman jumps in, runs around,
Man, this is-
parkours down,
this is
lands,
great.
swings up, pow pow, and they both just drop. I know there were more pals in there, but they just drop.
It was like 2 sweeping swings, kind of.
yeah,
Just two
it's like
big
a long
whoosh.
extended pow pow pow. And then, is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
I'll yeah. If there's anybody else, I guess I'm gonna move things around. Is there anybody else in the room? I don't
Nope,
see anything.
you don't see anybody else. Nope.
Okay,
Riley.
No.
just
Nope,
Riley.
He's not.
No,
there.
yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not. Hostile toward Riley.
Yeah.
Just allies.
So Gus and Riley, as it would be.
All right. So I move into the
And-
room.
So Wigbit, when you do that, Riley is like, whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, no, Wigbit, stop.
I'm done.
For now.
And then when Gus like comes around the corner, he's like, hey, Gus, it's Gussie. You and like he puts his hand on his sword because he has a sword, he doesn't have a spear. He has his sword and he like holds his sword up and says, Don't make me do this, guys. Why are you here?
We're here for Meilin. Where is he?
Who what's a Meilin?
The blue-haired guy.
I walk up beside
Oh, the
Riley
blue-
and kind
Well,
of.
so now if you progress closer to him, the sword will come down.
So as he pulls his sword down, I say, "That's right. We will keep you safe."
I think by
I
come
think,
down he means
like, on you.
it's
But if
coming
you-
like at you.
sorry.
Like
You with
Yeah,
some
if you,
speed.
no,
So
it doesn't, I'm sorry. Yeah, it doesn't
he's
come like
getting
it's like-
aggressive as you.
Oh,
Like he's drawing his sword,
snap.
he's like this. He's like this, and then like if you move closer towards him, because I mean, again, in the last 1.7 seconds, Wigbit has
Yeah.
come around and smashed his two comrades' heads into the pillars beside
got
him.
And
So, I mean,
Gus,
Yeah.
as his
and
sword
he's already
comes
kind
down,
of he's already kind of an excitable fellow to start with. So
I
you know,
gotcha.
this
and
is,
I got
it
you know.
pierces you right in the heart.
There we go.
Yes.
so he's,
One
yeah,
shot,
so he's-
one kill.
Just
As you progress in,
figuratively.
his sword like comes
Oh.
out. He's like, yeah, oh, hey now, hey,
And
what
I
if
kind
you
of
know?
put my staff and my hand up, and I'm approaching like this, like Riley, we'll keep you safe. I promise.
Gus- And so I would say as you move there, he backs up.
Okay. All right.
So he's keeping like a space
Yeah,
between you and
no
him. He's like,
worries.
hey, Gussie, what are we? I don't, the blue haired, he's not, they took him, he's gone.
How does Riley look? Does he look like he's hurt at all?
No. He just looks old and
Emotionally distraught.
And yeah, so he's Meilin, they came and they the execution, they were gonna, yeah. And that, but then they brought, they didn't take the others, and then the others, and then they took two, and I don't, why are you, good, just go.
All right, I want to look around and see if it looks like the other cells connect, like the other two rooms connect to this room. You know, the ones we had barred, because I realized we went downstairs. Like, is there a way to get to those other two rooms that were the doorways upstairs?
What you see is what you see. So
Okay.
I mean, you see there's a hallway to your south. Appears to be a hallway to your east. There's a hallway to your west. This looks like some kind of maybe old, I don't know, fireplace. And then there's, so, I mean, I don't know, there's a fireplace in a dungeon. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Oh,
that
might get
is.
cold.
Yeah.
Wait,
it's
you
a-
get cold.
So does this look like the guards' quarters then, like between the cells?
I mean, it seems like, yeah, and you can see like there's some stuff scattered about here against the walls. Maybe not that much, but it's clear that like, yeah, these guards, this is their post.
Yeah, that's
you
what I
will.
was wondering. So to the
Yeah.
south, would I hear what sounds like people in cells at all?
No, but you do see, and I don't know if I think you can. Can y'all see that little yellow split to the
I
south
can-
there?
We'll say I moved.
Yeah, so that's a door. There's a door. There's a door there, and I tried to mark
Okay.
that.
Do I hear anything like that's as far as I
Nope.
can go. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, in this moment of like chaos and like again, it's all within 6 seconds. I mean, you haven't really taken a time to like stop, and I'm gonna like stop and really listen. Like you've moved down, you've done this, you've talked to him, you've moved down. So I mean, it's not really like enough time to really
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, no
gather.
worries.
But with your passive perception right now, with all this going on, you don't hear anything else. No.
Gotcha.
All right, Rowan.
All right, so I move over to here.
It's technically your initiative.
Yep. Move over to here, and I'm holding the glaive up towards Riley.
Yeah, and like when you move over there, like the sword goes over. Like you.
Where exactly?
Like he looks at you. Yeah. He looks at you for a minute. And is like, you're Rowan of the South Ward.
Yes.
Close
enough.
My old eyes be accursed.
No,
but
it's me.
You're dead.
I was. Until very recently.
No, he turns back over to Gus. He turns back over to you, and he's like,
"Tell me as much as you know about where they took Meilin."
I don't know. They came and got him. Took him up the stairs.
And then where?
I don't know. This is my post.
Where would they take someone to be executed if they didn't take him out into the Bailey?
They're going to be executed.
Where else would they go?
We've never had an execution before in my lifetime. And he's pretty old. He's like,
where else can you get from these dungeons? Where else in the castle can
back
you
up to the nowhere. This is the dungeons. It's a dungeon. Just go. And like when he says go, like he points towards the stairs, but then he also like points down the hallway. He's like, just go. Just go.
Which hallway? The one like to the south or the one to the west?
I mean, he points to his left.
Okay.
But then he'll like after a moment he'll point towards Gus. He's like, just go. You'll find there's others. If you want them, there's others.
Where?
Just you'll see him.
We'll see him where? Which way? Which way is the quickest?
And he like points over where Gus is, and he like points down like towards that door. He like points towards that door over there. He's like, there's a lady in there. I didn't do it. Please don't hurt me. And he's gone from like I'm trying to do my job to now he's like, you guys are gonna kill me.
What is Rowan doing?
Stay here and don't do anything. Oh, moved there. Okay.
Like he slid away. I mean, you might stab him in the throat. I'm not sure, but
not from going there to there.
Yeah, it's just like a. I mean, it's almost like an unconscious movement at this point. Like he's just kind of backing away as he's talking and like pointing.
Yeah. So
and
as
he actually bumps up against that pillar. It's like.
So as I'm running down here, I'll tell him to stay put and don't try anything. That's 6. 1, 2, 3.
This is Rowan being nice.
What kind of armor does Riley have on?
What kind of armor? He's got like this old leather that's like it looks like it's been chewed on in a lot of spots. Right. You know.
I point my staff at him.
Yeah, and you turn him into a tree or something.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I point my staff at him and I say, Riley, it would be your best interest. Find somewhere safe, hide, and use this for protection. And I cast bark skin on him. And his skin turns to bark and it gives him a natural AC of 16.
Cool. Easier to attack y'all with. Great. No, yeah. He's like, is that like a physical transformation? Like, does he feel that?
I mean, I would think it says you touch a willing creature. Never mind.
Oh, and willing.
Never mind.
Yeah. He's not gonna be
Never
willing
mind.
Right now. He doesn't need it.
Yep.
Not that 16 would do much good against y'all, but
yeah. Well, us. We're not trying to kill him.
All right.
But I still tell him, find a place safe.
What are you doing, Gus?
We're taking back the city.
From what?
Valeas and the greater evil.
Velez isn't in this castle.
He's in control, or someone else is.
Believe
the king's
us,
gonna
Riley.
have your. The king's gonna have your head. He's gonna have all your heads.
Believe us, Riley. The king
Yo,
doesn't have his
so
own
nice.
head. He's out of his
Yeah,
own
he does. I
mind.
saw him yesterday.
We'll see.
So, Rowan, you moved down the hallway.
and I can actually get to.
There was a door though, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
passed
So
the
that
door.
what that
Yeah,
yellow spot
I'm
is
not
a
worried about
door.
I don't.
He said,
You
I'm
won't
not
pass the
worried
door.
about
That door's
it.
not a woman.
I'll
I'm looking for a woman, not a door. Is this?
Yeah. And so when,
What's the?
I'll
What's
open
this?
the door.
What's this thing?
that is an effect of the map that I couldn't get rid of. There's nothing there.
There's nothing.
Okay.
There.
There's
Okay,
nothing.
so now there's 2 hallways.
Yeah. So there's
Oh,
there's
come on,
and
Riley.
there's a double doors here,
Uh-huh.
and then there's a single door
there.
down here, and then there's the hallway down here that turns back to your, I guess if you're right, if you're looking at it, or you're left on the map.
Okay.
And then there's the door there.
Riley, you're not very specific. All right, I guess I'm gonna keep going this way. I guess because I don't know where this woman is.
Okay. Is that your full movement?
That was my full movement to that spot.
Okay. I guess so.
Unless I hear a woman down here.
Um,
And I mean, I'm like,
no?
I'm like yelling as I go down the. Where are you?
Oh,
We're here to
you're
save you. Yeah, I'm like.
Oh,
looking
you're
for her.
yelling.
I'm trying to get like.
Oh, you're yelling.
I'm in a hurry. If more
Alright.
guards come, cool. More people to kill. If the woman
Yeah,
answers, then I'll know where she is.
Are we in rounds?
We are now because Roland's yelling down the hallway.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So yeah,
Because I would have come and opened this door. That he...
but just still the same round. It's still all kind of that same round because Roland had moved in and then moved down the hallway. Yeah, and so that I was about to get to. It's like your turn now, and so you move to that door. Yeah, that's what I was getting to. It was a long first round. But it was...
I'm here, and I'll start opening this door.
Okay.
Is it locked?
It is actually locked.
Does it seem like it's a good lock?
I mean, you've opened better.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'll pick the lock with my pick.
Yep.
It's just damage, or what do I don't know. What do I do?
Yeah.
You open the door.
Durgar.
I'm
My
not, like,
Durgar
we're
lock
not-
pick.
Yeah, we're not. It's open. So you open the door very stealthily, and as the door opens, sorry, had to look something up real quick. I think I need to.
On the trapped door.
Oh, you found the beholder.
Oh, I got to move you for a minute, Wigbig, because see now did that work? Did that work? No, but it's still dark. Oh, damn it.
Uh-oh, Wigbit, you open it and it's a dark room.
We need Graham and the Farron. We need
How
our
was that?
warlocks.
Can you see
Someone
now?
yells at you, close the door, I'm exposing all this film.
Ice.
That's the castle dark room. Ruined it.
You're screwing up all my photographs.
I still can't see. I can if I
Yeah, right.
still can't
Move
see.
in and see what happens.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it's
disappeared.
going off at a weird angle.
That was neat. All right, well, cool. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wigbit,
it's
we
a
saw
sphere of-
Wigbit get
it's a-
sucked into the darkness. Uh-oh.
It's a sphere of annihilation.
Oh,
You
man.
stepped into the sphere of annihilation.
Whoops.
All right.
I put my head in.
Yeah,
Try
put
and see
yourself
what's
back out.
inside.
I'll so here I'll put her in the hallway, even though she's still in the room. But
Oh,
yeah, so there is, in fact, in this little. I don't know why you can't see.
How
it
did
there.
Rowan miss that woman?
door in the way, man.
I can't make the whole. Wait, can I make? Does that work? Does that work? Does that help you see
Yeah,
the
that-
room any better?
That seems.
That's
I can see in
weird.
the room.
It's
Now you have
odd.
light
Kinda
into the
weird.
room at a funky angle. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
it's
on. Anyway, I'll put her there because then you can actually, yeah. Anyway, it's like a single cell, for lack of a better term. Although it's not like cell doors, but it's a single like 5x5 area. And there's a woman that's lying on the ground, and she's unconscious. Her face is she's clearly been beaten. Her face is bruised and bloodied and cut and everything else. And as you, well, yeah. So, Wigbit, you're looking at her. She has on a like a describe it. She's got on like this cloak that's multicolored. As she's, but it's obviously ripped and torn in several places. She's a human. And yeah, she's clearly been beaten. She's alive. She's unconscious. And she's lying there on the floor as you open the door.
Wake up!
She does not wake up.
Give her like a.
She's not asleep.
A kick in the leg.
She is
Time for this.
We don't have time for saving people.
We're here to save people.
I mean, we are here to save one person. We don't have time for. They got to be able to walk, though.
They got to be able to walk.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Just leave the door open. She'll make her way out of it.
So the cloak, like you describe it like it is unique, right? Like this is not something you.
I mean,
see
it's not
around.
like
is
everybody's
she like,
walking around. No,
is it like a religious
like,
thing? Like, is it like might be a costume for a religion?
Costume
I mean,
for a religious pretending
costume.
to be religious.
I mean,
if
that's
it was,
what they
it's
are.
not
Actually,
one
so
you've heard of.
I mean,
A bit of the swamp. Yeah.
But this is a curious outfit, right? I guess that's why I'm carrying her. I'll pick her up. I just need to know what her clothes are, where she got them, so I can get
So
some.
are we still in initiative order? Would I like see what's going on? Would I be able to react? Like,
I'll get
Wigbit
do
kicks
they
the
make
door
loincloths in this color?
and then,
You
like,
know,
he does like the little kick to like her leg and says, "Wake up!" And then of course there's no reaction, and then he's like, "God damn it!" or whatever he says in Wigbit language, and then he said
I
he
want to
picked her
yell
up.
out who is it, Wigbit? Is it who we're looking for?
I don't know. I'll pull her out and I'm carrying her.
Okay. Would I see that it's a female?
Yeah.
Rowan, I think we found a woman.
Oh, the woman? Who is it?
I don't know the woman. Riley, who is this?
Wigbit, is she someone we know?
Rowan,
Yeah.
make a sanity roll.
Oh,
Again, it's his
it's
sister.
your mother.
It's his mother.
oh no.
You're from a pretty crappy family. I feel like that's not a good thing.
That's a good roll.
It
There.
is a
Pulls
good
the
roll.
cloak back,
Yeah.
and it's his
No, it's not.
grandmother.
It's not in fact your mother.
Okay.
So no. So a long time ago,
Oh, jeez.
Hmm.
let me see how long ago this was. So you actually, when Wigbit pulls her out and like kind of hoists her up, and like you see the cloak, and you get like a glance of like at least the outline of her face, even though her face is so kind of beaten, it's hard to really like make it out.
Uh-huh.
You're like, she looks familiar. Like, why do I know her? And so you're standing there and you're trying to think of who she is. And then like your thoughts are interrupted by there's noise coming from behind you down the hallway. So you're like, I recognize her. Wait, who is that? Who is that? And then you hear who is that? Who is there?
Everyone wants to know who is that.
We have others that are interested.
Yeah, look, everyone wants to know.
Hold her up so everyone can
The
see.
big question, who is that?
So yeah.
And where does she get her clothes?
Because they're nice. Right?
That's some
religious
of us are also
costume.
wondering that.
Yeah, we
A
are.
religious costume.
Yep, religious
Right.
costume shop.
So
I gotta
guys,
find that shop and see if they'll make a cloth.
Gus, it is your turn. This guy comes around the corner, Rowan, and is like,
Cool.
"Oh look,
wait.
there's a guy
Wait,
there."
He's
hang,
like
hang on,
dead.
slow down there, buddy.
Right. Well, he stepped around
Yep.
the corner.
When he steps
and he's
into
like,
that
"Oh wait,
Yep. As soon as he
There's a
steps
person
around the
there.
corner into that spot, whoops. Does a 17 hit that guy?
Yeah, it does. They're not quite as easy to hit, but they're
Alright.
still hittable."
He takes 11 magic slashing, and I don't think he's gonna go anywhere else.
As far as he can go.
I mean,
Yep. That's
Yep.
where he's staying.
okay.
Yep. His speed is 0.
Stabbing damage, or was that?
That is magic slashing damage.
Okay.
This decapitation damage, was that the question?
Yeah. Does
Were you
does his
asking
head
if I
fall
was
off?
pulling punches?
Look, I learned to
I
go.
don't really know why.
I learned to go for the head. Okay.
Yeah, so Callum like steps around the corner and his spear comes up as a glaive like sticks him right like, here, and he's oh, and he starts screaming,
Shouldn't
and then you hear there's movement coming from behind.
shouldn't surprise me.
I yell out to Riley again. Get yourself safe. Shit's
his
about
fault,
to hit
really?
the fan.
It is. I was just
Sneaking
look,
up on Rowan, he'll
I was-
stab you with the glaive.
I was just holding the glaive out, and he ran around the corner into it. I don't know. Like I gotta keep it in front of me when I'm moving along, just in case.
Okay.
It's his fault, really.
Yeah. So
Word.
Gus, it is also your turn.
All right, I'm gonna like this fake religious chick. I don't know if I should. So
Got any
I
berries?
I yell out. I say, do I heal her? Like, do we need to know this woman? Like,
Not yet.
all right
Yeah,
then.
just save it. She's not that heavy.
I say, Riley, stand back. Shit's about to hit the fan. And I point my stick now. I'm not gonna grow any trees.
Sends a
down the
tree
hall.
straight down the hall, right through me.
So a D&D fan, would that be like...
Windmill? It's about to hit the windmill.
I just want to like get up behind Wigbit here, and I will go ahead. That guy that is Callum would be like half. It'd be tough for me to do anything down this hallway to him, right?
I mean, you can see straight down it.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and thorn whip him. Whip him
Whip
good.
them good.
That's right.
Good.
Devo style. Here we go. Give him the old thorn. Ooh, that was with advantage. I don't know why. My bad.
Whatever the first number is. Well,
Yeah, so 14.
14.
so that is a miss actually.
Okay, all right. So I whip my thorns down the hallway and attempt to grab his face.
Got a couple
And,
dudes in the way.
Yeah.
Couple big
And
dudes.
he does the like.
Yeah, and I kind of retract it, and I'm like, next time it's a tree. And then I kind of just chill.
All right. Rowan.
Oh, well, this guy, I guess, is going to get hit again. Oh, Callum, you idiot.
It's all his fault, huh?
All right, so
So powerful.
22
Just trying to
gets
do
him.
my job, man.
15 magical slashing for Callum.
Is that some dual damage
No.
or?
Can you subdue?
I don't-
Can you be
look,
subdued without
You
a
pull
head?
the glaive out, you stick it through his chest, he sticks to the wall, then he
It takes so
throws
much
to the
time to
floor.
like not kill them. Look,
No.
It really doesn't.
it's hard. You have to like change how you do everything.
It's really like an afterthought, literally.
Gallon
Like,
falls to the
this-
floor, the blood's trickling out of his mouth as he's like, he goes limp. Yeah.
However you
So-
justify being evil, Rowan, that's
That's
your...
not evil. This is not evil. I'm vengeful.
Well, we are the bad guys.
I'm vengeful. Let's remember that.
Just remember that you're vengeful, so I
Yeah.
shouldn't cross you, or...
Just don't be a
We're
bad
gonna
guy.
get stabbed.
All right, so I move, and then I see Armas as I move up here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Armas.
And he also looks surprised. Hey,
All right.
you hit
well,
the wall as you
yeah.
try to stab him.
But then we try with the butt end on Armas and probably miss again.
Yeah.
It's tight
it's,
quarters.
It is. It's.
Blade's not as
tight
great in the
quarters,
hallway.
yeah.
I didn't think there was
Yeah,
going to be
and you-
another guy around the corner.
And he's wearing chain
close, you might have
mail.
to
So you butt hit his
switch.
chain mail. You hit his chain mail. And he's like, ooh. And he's,
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Well,
So
here we are.
Wigbit, here we are. Wigbit, on your turn, yeah, you see Rowan has pinned some dude to the wall. And then he steps around the corner and you see him swinging at somebody, but you can't tell what's going on.
How many are
And you
there?
have this unconscious woman.
One. For now.
Don't kill him.
Too late.
So I'm
See what
gonna scoot
Let's see what happens.
up, scoot up the hallway and going slow. I'm gonna go to here with
Mhm.
her on over my shoulder, and
Okay.
I
I'll
don't know.
let me not move Gus. Sorry, Gus.
Yeah, you're fine.
I don't know what I'll do with her. I'll just leave her. I'll leave her right here. I'll leave her out here, but she's moving
Yeah,
with you.
she's on my
Got it.
shoulder, and then these doors.
Yep.
Are they?
Mhm.
Are they locked? They kickable?
So these doors, so there are double doors here, and as you like look at them, and you're like, are they locked or not? You're like, I'm not sure, and then like you give it like a little kick, and it turns out they weren't locked because when it opens up, you don't see anything inside. That maybe will get revealed if this does right. But there's nothing inside. And apparently you're not going to be able to see it.
No, is it a 1x1 nothing?
It's
Or,
it's a 2x. I don't know why. Can you not see into it at all?
I see like kind of like a shadow of a into it. It's kind of
Yeah, I don't know why that's
kinda
being
weird.
weird, but it is.
That little.
Anyway, here I'll move.
Yeah,
There, I'll
there's
move
like
you
a
through the
well.
wall. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what you're seeing, but anyway,
it still
Yeah,
doesn't.
it-
Yeah.
there's like a little like a little chamber pot latrine thing. I don't know. There's something
Oh.
in here but anyway, it's empty. There's nobody in here.
Then I will continue on down toward this door.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do. Unless
Okay.
the door. I don't know if the door was an action.
I mean, yeah. Well,
If not,
that
I
door-
can move one more square.
you can move one more because I mean that door wasn't like one you really had to kick. You just gave it a little,
All right.
little,
Give it a
little
nudge.
tap tap, and then
All right.
yeah, it
Yeah.
opens
So
it up.
I'll make it to this.
Okay. All right. So Gus and my deadman walking, as I
I've
like
got
to
the
call
war
them.
pick in one hand. I've got the hammer just on the belt or whatever.
All right.
Right.
I yell back at Riley, "Stay safe, brother!" And I walk down the hallway to hear it enough so I can see Wigbit and Rowan.
I mean, this guard is gonna take a swing at Rowan. All right. I mean, he swung at Rowan.
He did.
That's what he did. Yeah, I mean, he's fighting with a spear too. This is like
Yeah.
spear and glaive thing in this little
It's
cramped
tough.
hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happened there. So Wigbit, as you are like you've moved up to the door.
Mm-hmm. Reaching out to get ready to open it.
Do what?
I'm reaching out, getting ready to open it.
Yeah, it opens.
I thought so.
If I do this right, Did that work?
I see a little corner of the thing. And somebody's name has RES in it.
Oh man,
That's not
the whole damn
Meilin.
thing.
No.
I give up on this. Whatever. All right. There's a person in there that is gonna stab you because they're surprised you're there. So they open the door and they see. Actually, they open the door, and she sees you and says, "Who are what?" Oh. And then when she sees you have the lady over your shoulder, she's like, "Oh, who is?" And so she starts to like, guards, and more noise. And there's somebody else in the room that I don't know why. I really thought I set this up right. Well, you should be able to see everything, but apparently you can't. So
If I come over,
I'm attacking you with invisible stalkers.
Oh, I can't get through this wall. Oh wait, I can kind of. No, I am. I got around it somehow.
Can you move through it?
It was kind of weird. It kind of stopped me for a second. Now I'm in there. It's creepy.
What if I get rid of that? Did that help at all? That didn't help at all.
All right.
All right.
Visible star.
Well, anyway, that person in front is going to hit you while the other person is moving up. So you're back in that space, but rather than trying to make sense of all this, let me just swing at you.
Yep.
I don't think 15 hits though.
I don't think so.
I think you're higher than that, I believe.
I'm 17. Yeah.
Yeah. So she calls out like, guards, 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 and then Maja, get over here, and then she swings at you, and then the other one moves up, and they're like there. That's what's happening, and then on the other side, Gus, you move down the hallway. What else are you doing? You're muted.
I'm keeping an eye on these guys. That's all. I want to make sure I can keep an eye on Wigbit and Rowan.
Okay. I'm moving up here. So you see Wigbit. The door opens and somebody yells and then swings at Wigbit. You can kind of see. I mean, you can see Rowan fighting somebody on the corner. And then make since you're just doing that, make a perception roll, Gus.
Okay. I don't know why it's rolling advantage, but 19.
19's a good roll. So if you look back to the northern part of your map, you actually see Riley move across.
Is he looting those corpses?
No. He steps across the body and then he moves towards the stairs.
He's stealing XP from us, isn't he?
And then he goes around, and then you lose track of him from there.
Okay.
And
I did notice that he was moving though.
Yeah.
All right, I yell out to him, Riley, you're supposed to stay safe.
And as he moving across that body, he turns around and he looks at you, and his eyes are kind of big. And then you see him glance over to his right real fast, and then he does that. Oh, and then he turns around and runs around the corner.
To his right, back where he was?
Towards that direction.
Yeah. Interesting. Guys, Riley shit his pants. And he can't stay in there because it stinks.
Man, it also hit the fan. There's a whole lot of this going on here. We're not sure why. Yeah. And all right, and so Rowan.
Oh, Armas.
He's like,
shouldn't have tried to spear me, Armas.
I mean, you technically tried to spear me first.
You're like having a normal conversation.
Look, my spear is on my back. I'm trying to glaive you.
Right. Worse. Yeah, 17
gets
hits.
this guy. All right, Armos. 11 of those.
Okay. Yeah.
And then, oh, yep, look, that's.
Oh, all right. Well.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is our moss still talking?
Was that the sharp end of the glaive again?
Yeah, that was sharp. I didn't get to butt it
Pretty
yet.
sure our moss isn't talking.
I'm just making sure. Yeah. You like hit him with the glaive, and then you like again stick him, and he sticks into the wall and
Oh, well,
slumps down.
so ends Armos. Or.
You remember Wigbit said, "Don't kill him."
Well. All right, so I see this room over here. Nobody in
There's
it. There's a chair.
nobody in it.
All right, so
There's
one,
a chair,
2, 3, 4,
and it's
5,
not on the map,
6.
but there's actually there's another little desk in here too.
Okay.
And then there's like a short little stairwell down.
Yep. I get to the
This
stairs.
looks like another.
But it just looks like it's like storage.
Yeah.
Just like crates and junk.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right.
Yeah. Whatever was on the map, that's what's there. Yeah.
Okay.
There are these X's. There are these boxes with X's on
Boxes
it.
with X's.
Boxes with X.
All right.
Yep. All right, Wigbit. So the door has been open for you.
Do I feel like I would be at disadvantage to fight one-handed? And by that, I mean like mechanically speaking.
Because you have
a person on my shoulder.
A person on your shoulder. And you normally swing 2 weapons, right?
I do swing 2 weapons. So yeah, I would not be able to swing 2 weapons. I recognize that. But would I feel like I'd be at disadvantage with my one hand?
No.
Then I will fight them one-handed.
I really just no. Like it's a game of heroes, and no. Like
Awesome.
it just.
I could drop her, but I'll lose
like
the
if you
attack.
can I fight with 2 weapons with her on my shoulder, that would be much different. But
I'm just
you're
gonna
holding her.
Way more heroic if
I'm
he's
assuming
holding a woman on his shoulder and swinging his axe.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, come on.
Yep.
So
you know me. This is the kind of shit I live for. Right
That's
here.
right.
Yeah.
Don't take the
Let's do
heroism away from the hero.
So swinging the war pick at her for 9.
Is this reckless? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I am reckless. Yeah.
Okay. At the one
reckless, but not rage.
Okay.
9. I feel like
got
you're
it.
kind of reckless if you're fighting with a person on your shoulder.
Yeah.
With everyone's life at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think they have advantage on her too if they want to hit her. So yeah. So 9 to her.
Yep.
And 12 more to her.
Her again, 12. Yeah. Are you knocking her out, or are you like?
Yep.
The person didn't bloody. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, Rowan. Dude.
Come on, Wigbit.
Yeah. And she like falls over. Yep.
And then I'll move.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if I can do this or if I could have attacked this person from where I was. But like Horde Breaker reads, I can attack somebody within 5 feet with the same thing. So I don't know if you'll let me Horde break.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I mean, technically that's a door. Like the wall isn't drawn real well. But yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'll go one more time. I'll take my 3rd attack with my.
Yeah. You're gonna Horde break me.
I'm gonna Horde break.
Horde is going away
for 14 for this one.
And you tried to drop him with 1 shot.
They get close.
Yeah. Maja staggers back. And
all right.
Yeah. All right. Gus.
All right. So seeing Wigbit go into that room, I yell out to Rowan, "You're going the wrong way." and I follow Wigbit.
No, I'm not. There's more.
He means like with the killing versus subduing, like the evil versus good. The
moral wrong way.
You're going the wrong way, Rowan.
I can make it into his space, but I guess I'll just stay at the door. Like, is the door open?
Yeah.
All right.
I hit you. I'll be danged.
You hit me?
No, I hit Wigbit.
I'll
Look at
protect the body.
There you go.
I'll expose the
I think
side.
I would actually hit you. That's exciting.
All right. When I make it up to Wigbit,
Take 4 Wigbit.
We'll take 4.
I go ahead and lay my hand on him again.
I think I might be going above where I just was.
Less than 4 or more than 4. Yeah.
Thought you might need this. And I cast. Yeah, you get 11 hit points.
Yeah.
Can you do that like forever?
I don't know. It just ever since I have been studying the healing arts, it just comes natural.
Like all day long?
I don't know. It's only been a couple minutes.
You don't know. You never.
I do feel like we've been fighting all day long, though.
This is amazing.
What I want to know is if that person now thinks they heal when they hit things.
Right. I stab and then the wounds heal up.
You know what? I think I actually I'm not bloodied. I just
That was Max, by the way. That was Max.
that was
healing.
SA. Yeah, I just
that
took a
was
hit
Max.
and now I'm no longer bloodied.
Yeah, that was my Max healing it.
That's cool.
Rowan,
Level.
I know you
I mean,
moved
I'll
over
be
so you can
bloodied
see
very
what's
quickly.
happening.
but-
Well, are you in Armistice? No, you're at the stairs,
I'm at
right?
the stairs, yeah.
Yeah,
I've,
I see you now. I see you now.
I've just been moving back and forth. So that
Yeah.
Can you give Rowan sight of, I don't know, other people as well, like you did for?
Yeah, give him control over
for-
Wigbit and Gus as well. That way he doesn't
then I
have to
could
move.
just Bounce. Yeah, I could scroll.
But then he'll be able to
instead.
see like the whole map, which may be problematic here if like something happens.
Okay.
So it's okay for him moving back and forth right now. I don't know if it will,
Cool.
but yeah, okay. Just do that and we're good. So all right, Rowan.
All right, 1. Oh, there's stairs. Oh my goodness, what is happening down here? Why are there so many hallways? Meilin!
And there's like when you look to your left, there's actually like 2 little cells here. These are actually
Okay.
cells, so you can see through the bars.
Okay.
But there's nobody in there.
All right.
There's nobody in them. And then you can see back into that chamber that you were in earlier.
Let me
Yep.
so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, this one is.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that had the chair in earlier that you were looking at.
6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's a big circle. Got it. All right.
All right,
it.
good round, Roland.
Yep.
All right, Wigbit.
I understand.
I am going to ready the action to hit this person
Uh-huh.
if they go to hit me. And then I'm going to have a conversation. Where did they take Meilin?
They don't respond.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
you know, they rolled a 19 on their morale check a while ago, so
that's gonna get you knocked out.
yeah, I know.
So I'm done.
Life
That
of
just means they
a
need a
guard.
morale check.
It's better than being on Rowan's side of the hallway, though, right? All right. So Gus and Maja's gonna swing at you again. So,
Yeah, so I'm counting on this one hit to actually do it.
I mean, I'm
Come on,
assuming
don't
you
screw
will.
this up.
Oh, yeah.
13?
Yeah.
All right. Should have talked.
Spear came up, popped her over the head. They fell up. And again, stupid map. Yeah, there's 3 doors. There's 3 more doors in here.
Mm-hmm. What does this room seem like it is? Is this like a
there's some like broken furniture and otherwise, but you can see like they have like you see some like miscellaneous guard material in here. It looks like it was like some kind of guard post.
Hang out.
And like the furniture's not like broken; it's just not real good.
Yeah,
you know,
it's the leftovers that
right
the nobles didn't want anymore.
Right. If you get the dungeon post, this is what you get. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Looks like someone took charcoal and drew all over the floors. This is crazy. Some kind of crazy puzzle room.
Crazy puzzle room.
I just feel like they're like Chinese characters.
Let's stay in here for hours and decipher this. Get out your papers.
All right.
All right. So I just kind of go in, look around the room, and everybody's incapacitated except for Wigbit, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. And doors in the room.
Three doors.
3 doors.
Yep. 3 doors.
All right.
I think you can see all of them.
Yeah, I can. They're the white things. Yeah. I don't want to get too far away from Rowan.
Too late.
He's like going the other way at like Mach 10, just slicing people down.
There's a cutscene. You see Rowan running down the hallway going, "It's a fucking circle!"
Yeah, every scene with
blood
Rowan is
everywhere.
a cutscene.
Yeah. I am a cutscene. I'm just walking
Glaive is
cutscene.
like making marks on the wall just in frustration.
All right, I just want to yell out like, "Rowan!" Do I hear anything?
I mean, if you yell it out with the doors open, yeah, it'll echo down the hallways. Yeah, you hear a distant Rowan.
I'm coming. It's a giant circle.
Get out of the fucking circle!
I'm coming.
Riley will kill you.
I'm coming to you.
Riley will kill you.
Riley better not make it.
Beware, Riley.
Yeah. Riley better not
I saw his wild eyes.
Oh, if he's gonna make a move as I come in here, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so you can do anything else besides yell down the hallway?
No, I'm just gonna hang out in here with Wigbit.
All right, Rowan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is Riley over there? Oh, he's gone.
Can you see this guy that's right here?
Oh, I can see
This
him.
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a
Is that a
person?
sergeant?
Yeah. I want to make sure you saw him, like
Just
before
a random sergeant just hanging out in there.
So when you step into the chamber,
Yeah.
like so,
That guy's there.
I couldn't tell if I actually had him on the right layer. That's why I was asking.
Okay.
And they do the sergeants for whatever
What's that
seem to
here?
blend into the background a little bit.
5, 6. Okay, that was. So that is actually a human, or not human, but a person.
Yeah. That's a person. Yeah.
All right.
It's
And
a
like-
picture.
And he's like
It's a
standing there,
outline.
and like he's looking right at you as you're coming out,
Okay.
and so like his weapon's out.
So yeah. So
And-
then I guess instead, as I get like.
Yeah.
I'll take a little detour over.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
you don't see Riley.
Okay. And then I'll point the glaive at him. Do you know where Meilin is? The prisoner.
Do you think I would tell you, scum?
Would you
kill
rather?
This guy can die.
You
Would
can
you-
kill that guy.
And he's like he's like his weapon's up. He's like
Yeah.
I mean he
Greedo
He's a
shot
bully.
first.
he's like
Douche.
he's like you are a traitor.
So you're choosing to die rather than tell me where to find my friend. Just so we're clear.
To die in defense of the right is much better than to listen to you ramble on. Kill me, Rowan. It's like you've killed everyone else.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Okay.
He literally asked for it.
Yeah.
He didn't ask. He
Yeah.
requested it.
All
There's a
right.
difference.
Yeah, he told him. It was a command.
All right. I'm standing here with glaive out,
All right.
pointed at the guy.
I gotta wait.
We'll see.
I gotta
We'll see
wait.
We'll see what he does.
I mean, he'll die. That's what's
Yeah. We'll just see how he's going to die. Like, in what way will this one die?
Right. On the end of your glaive, probably very quickly. But yeah. Just, all right. So in the meantime, Wigbit.
I'll step over here. I don't really know what's going on over there. I guess we split the party.
Triple split.
We keep splitting the party.
Three-way split.
We'll be back. We'll be back together though. It'll be great.
I'll try and open this
This
door.
has been a very successful party split.
Yeah.
This has been our only successful party split.
Well, I think because we split into like very well coordinated groups, like we said earlier, like Grem and Farron are freaking bomb together. I can just be a pocket healer for Wigbit, just keeping him invisible.
Visible.
And Rowan has vengeance on his side.
Rowan he's a one-man wrecking machine just running around in circles.
So the door opens and you can see there's a hallway, a shoulder hallway.
Okay.
I think you can see that now too.
Could I go to this other door and open it as well?
Yeah, because you
too
haven't
much?
moved. Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
go for it. Just
All right, so I'll go to this. I'll walk around, open this door, and take a look in.
And there's a short hallway with another door, which you probably may not be able to see on the map, but it's like 10 feet, and there's another door. I made my dynamic lighting too good. Oh, you can't see anything, can you?
Yeah, I can't see much. Like coming from like a side
Here,
angle,
I'll
like
move you in. There you go. Now you can. Oh, I was gonna just move. Can you move in? It's blocking you, isn't it?
I don't have a light
Never get
source. I don't know if that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Is it completely? Oh, it is dark in here because there's actually no light source in here. So it actually is a dark hallway for you. I did realize that. That's why you can't see. Back up out of there.
Oh.
I mean, you can move in there if you want to, but it's dark.
So I open into a dark hallway.
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
Too dark in that one. Can't go in
Yeah.
there.
I'm scared of the dark. Can you move me back out of this dark,
There you go.
scary hallway?
Yeah.
Thank you. And then I'll go to the third door.
Yeah. I'll let you open that one too.
All right, I'll open it then.
You're Wigbit the hero after all. Here we
I
go.
can open 3 doors in 6 seconds. Watch this.
I mean, you just and then you go, and then, yeah,
Carrying
you
a person on my back.
You are, yeah. I mean, Jack can do it. You can
I
do
said
it, right?
I could kill 4 people in a round. I feel like you should be able to open 3 doors.
Easy,
around.
right? Yeah, they're all within range. Yeah. So you open that door, and then there's another dark room here that the light from the room you're in pierces in, and you can make out there is a person lying on the ground in here.
With blue
So,
hair.
yeah.
Yes, you did it.
Without blue hair.
Shaved head?
Not a shaved head.
Oh.
Oh,
Sorry. I know. All right. So yeah, Gus and me, who's about to die.
All right, I'll just.
Someone's in here, Gus.
All right, I got your back, and I'll kind of just. So are you standing between those 2 doors, or are you inside?
Someone's knocked out in here.
I don't know that I can be as heroic as you and carry someone on my shoulder and hell with it, I'll do it too. And I go in and I try to get the person up on my shoulder.
All right. Yeah, there's an unconscious individual in here.
Is it a Smurf Nephilim?
No, not
It's
a
a dark. He gets a hot woman, and I get a Smurf Nephilim.
Nope.
There is a certain Smurf Nevlin I'd like to
It's
see
actually
again right now.
Yeah, it's actually a half elf, and he's
I'm all right with it.
he's unconscious. He's not beaten up like the lady is.
All right, I want to kneel down and ask him your name, sir. We're here to save the city.
And like he stirs a little bit,
I am Gus.
but he's like, "Ugh." Then he like peers up at you. Are you here to hit me again?
You were hit by a turtle?
Weird, but all right.
I mean, that's unusual. I haven't seen too many of me around here. And I don't remember hitting you.
No, I said, no. He kind of like raises up.
Sorry. And I kind of shield the blinding light, apparently.
Yeah, and he's okay because he has dark vision because he's a half elf, but it's more of like he's been
His eyes are swelled up.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't look in great shape, so he's but he kind of rises up like on a knee. So you're here to do what?
You're rescuing all the bad people. The people have taken over the city. Not really sure what's going on. Wigbit, maybe you can explain.
What was your crime?
This is a jailbreak?
What was your crime?
They told me it was the crimes against the kingdom.
I'm sure bad mistakes. You've made a few.
Recently?
Well, I mean, I was
After
arrested. I was arrested 4 days ago, as near as I can tell. 4 meals worth of ago, I should say.
It's okay. We are the champions, and we're here to save you.
The collectors.
The collectors. I was thinking of a Queen song. I'm sorry.
Great. All right. Well, I've done my sentence and I've committed no crime, so.
Okay. I think we've now broken into musical. Let's dance. A musical breaks out. We are. I think Subyan, there's a video of you and I singing a Queen song on YouTube.
I think so. I think it's still out there somewhere.
There is.
Wait, there is?
Where is that? Where do we find that?
There's a couple of them.
Really?
So is he able to like?
Yeah, he can stand and he's unsteady and you don't think he could run or anything, but he could walk, especially if there's walls. Like he could move. Hit point wise, he probably doesn't have a lot of hit points. So he's probably not down a lot of hit points. He's just
he's just beaten up.
He's beaten up and he's probably some levels of exhaustion,
not been
which
fed.
is it's taken out a lot of him. So I mean he's that's his.
All right.
But yeah,
I kind of mentioned there's a few of us in here and just beware coming around corners too fast. You may end up at the wrong end of a giant glaive and a madman. His name's Rowan. Just be careful going around corners.
I'll follow you if that's okay.
Oof. Well, I don't know if that's any better, but sure.
Do you know where Meilin is? Or do you know who Meilin is?
Who?
Blue hair?
And we're not talking about like an old lady, like blue hair, like she has blue hair.
I don't know who you're referring to. I'm sorry.
Where do these halls lead? I don't know how much conversation we might be on my turn now.
So as this is occurring, Rowan is about to stab this poor fool who's about to move up to cut you down.
Okay. Wait, let me put me back where I am.
Yeah, there you go. Rowan back down the hallway.
All right.
I think you're one more up. So here we go.
Here. Yep. Oh, whoops.
Go ahead.
Whoops.
Go ahead.
Bad move, friend.
I mean, I gotta get. All right.
No. All right. Well, I swung at him.
Great. I'm gonna keep moving then, because I gotta get up to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing at you now.
Okay.
These hallways, man, they are.
I didn't know this is like in the.
I got used to the hallway, and now I'm back on this open room. It's weird again.
Here we go. See if I can hit somebody. 14.
Nope.
Let's see if I can hit somebody on the second swing. 23.
Yeah, you did hit me.
I don't do it. Or 8.
Okay.
8 slashing damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it says wait, a greatsword is bludgeoning damage?
That doesn't seem
It's slashing damage, right?
Yeah, should be.
Yeah, they wrote that. They wrote that wrong. He's not bludgeoning you.
Unless he's doing subdual.
No, he's slashing.
No,
He's smacking him.
This guy called me names.
Aimed right at his head, and he
Called me
ducked
names
aside.
and everything. He wants to kill me.
Yeah.
He called you scum.
He did call me.
I mean, you are
He thinks
bloody
I'm
scum. Rebel scum. All right, rebel scum.
All right, now I get to
Come
hit
in
him
now.
now. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I got him one good shot. Oh God. Oh yeah.
Oh,
This is gonna go well.
Sorry, my guy. All right, 20 magic slashing on the first one.
Start with a cool 20. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Yep.
All right. Another 12.
Yep.
16. Get this guy.
Ah, damn it. That's the number.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait, nope. Let me try that again. Don't like that one. That's better. 10
Me in the
magic
face for
bludgeoning
10.
on
Oh, great.
the butt end of the glaive.
Yeah. And he staggers back, but he's,
Yeah.
you know.
How do you feel about that there, Sergeant Valto? Who got the better end of that deal?
I hit you one time.
You
It's
did.
pretty happy. Yeah.
did.
All right. So, Wigmans, back to you as y'all were talking.
So I'd come on with the conversation of where do these halls lead?
They're all. I mean, this is just a big dungeon. They just dragged me down some stairs and threw me in here. And I mean, yeah.
All right. Gus, do you have a light?
Two people without dark vision.
We could really use grabbing the Farron right now.
Yeah,
Or me. Like
our group.
I can
Our
see in the
group
dark.
just went down.
Grim and the Farron are outside in the sunlight.
I mean,
Yeah, it's easy to see out here.
I have a torch. I mean, I could light it up.
Would you mind?
All right, I light up my torch.
So I'll hold for Gus's turn.
And the guy says, "Do you need me to hold the torch?"
That'd be great.
What's your name, sir?
Farlamir. I don't know why my voice just got deeper all of a sudden, but it did.
It's getting deep.
I light my torch.
It's like
Did you just make your voice
Brad
deeper?
or whatever his name. Quill.
No, I'm not.
No, I did not. This is my ship.
I light my torch and I say, "Here, Carl, hold this."
Carl now.
Farlamir. My name is Farlamir.
It's okay, Steve. Here, hold this.
All right, thanks. All right, so yeah, he's got the torch.
Okay, I give him a torch.
I guess I need to turn on the light now.
So these are these. Is this a 1 block room to the right, and then to the south is another cell, or are they hallways?
The right is a hallway, and both of these are hallways. Yeah,
Okay.
and the one to the right is dark, so that's kind of where I was.
Okay, to the south is where he was in, correct?
Yeah, he is in there. Yeah,
And it was just a 1 block cell.
it was bigger. I
Oh,
never
it's a hallway.
quite saw
Oh,
it.
the room he was in. Hold
Yeah.
on. It looks like this.
Oh, so
Torch.
it's just like a cell then. All
Yeah. Yeah.
right, cool.
The floating
Okay.
torch.
Whoops.
There we go.
All right, I'm stuck.
Yeah, these rooms.
Hold on. Okay.
These doorways
I'm
are.
a turtle. I'm a turtle.
Very narrow doorways.
I am a
They are.
turtle.
Super narrow doorways. Yeah.
Alright.
There, I put the torch in the little hallway. He's like shining it in there. He'll come out here and shine it down there.
To the right.
To the right.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, buddy. Settle
Yeah.
down.
I don't think I can move into that hallway.
At all. You mean you
I don't
can't
think-
like
I don't think I can physically get past. There's like a barrier that. Okay.
there? I moved you.
All right. I don't know if I'm on tick 10 with Gus or what's going on, but I'll open
we
this
go.
next door. I've still got the
I want to back you up.
lady
So I
with
can
the
do this.
fancy.
There we go. Did that help?
Yeah.
All right. And there is a. Oh, I moved the whole damn map. That wasn't good.
Wow, look at
Ooh,
that.
there we go. Moved it back. There we go.
You're kind of close.
There we go. Is that better?
Sure.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah. So the door opens and there's a, and you can see there's a figure there. And I should say that they were like, so they were standing, and they like see you as you open the door. And their weapons are out, of course.
So how many spaces have I moved?
3.
All right.
You were in the doorway.
I will take a moment and set down my my person.
Okay.
And unloop the or whatever. Ready the other weapon, the war pick or the battle the hammer.
Okay. So you place her down. What? Ready? Come in.
Yeah, come in.
And they do the who are you? Why are you here?
I don't know. I have time for this.
No.
I think I just if I can.
You're not authorized to be here.
If I can, I'm just gonna start. Like I don't have a time for this conversation.
Okay. Go ahead and wail. They're gonna wail on you too, because
right.
you waited to 10, they're going on 10, so we're gonna hit each other all at the same time.
Yeah. So the one to my right.
Yeah, and they're gonna flank before they die. Even though you're gonna go, they don't need to really, but
yeah, they realize that.
But they would. So
a little later. So the one to my right.
Yep.
The one to my left.
Cutting through them.
And then I don't know. I feel like that one on the left wasn't quite as good as I wanted, so I'll do one more on my left. With the warhammer. Oh, yeah, really. This guy trying to.
Are you knocking him out with your warhammer?
Yes, I am knocking him out. Yep.
I had 8 left, so that was the number you needed.
Take your shots.
I will. Here we go. The guy you just knocked out. Miska. Okay, Miska's down. Dathy. Okay, well. That was an embarrassing round to be a guard, so.
I think they're all embarrassing.
All right, Gus.
All right, so
you're also going.
I have a heart on me for some reason. What is?
You did have a heart because you were bloodied, but then you healed yourself, so you're not blood. There we go. Your heart's gone.
All right,
you have no heart now.
All right, Boromir, hold that torch. I'm going in.
Okay.
So, I go in, and there's a guy right there beside you.
I mean, he's bloody.
Yeah, you heard a little commotion when I walked into this room, and you noticed that I set down my body.
What? Are we just randomly going around knocking people unconscious now?
Well,
yes, you are.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I want to smack this guy to the south with my staff.
All right, staff strike.
I wanna see if this works. Okay, here we go. Oh, that again. I knew it would happen.
You just turned him into a tree.
I just did it again.
Oh,
yep,
boy.
that just happened.
Twice.
Yep, I'm gonna attack. Okay, let's just roll a d20 and see what happens. All right.
Wall of Thorns.
So that would be 8 plus 8 to hit would be 16 to hit.
That's the number.
Okay. And I am holding it with. Well, I'm not carrying that dude. I said I would, but I'm not. So I'm two-handing my way. Smacking him. for 5 points of damage right in the chin.
I had 5 points left. Now, are you?
Sweet. Oh yeah, I'm
trying to
knocking him out.
break his? Okay, all right.
I'm not breaking his neck.
Just checking.
So I like run in and I'm like, whoa, we're knocking people out, and I just kind of jab him with my staff in the chin and put him down. And I'm like, okay, we got this.
Yeah. It's like his head turned at you as you were running by. It's like, what?
And I'm like,
that's a turtle, and then pow, and then like he falls over.
Yeah, I don't think we have time to
right.
have this conversation with everybody we see.
There
No time
is
to
a
chat.
there is a stairwell going back up in here.
Okay.
All right, Wigbit, we're not even that fast, and we're still gaining on Rowan. He's never gonna catch up to us.
Nope.
Speaking of Rowan,
Yeah.
Hey,
I hit.
you got to
I'm
hit
sure.
me again.
I'm sure he's happy. Where did he go?
I
I
think
hit roll one more time. Can I hit him twice?
I think he's chasing Riley.
Yeah, he's hunting down Riley.
That sounds about right.
So he's slashed you for 9,
Okay,
and
I
now
don't know
you're
what we
going
should do.
Now you're going to kill him.
maybe.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Or
Wait, is that a what was on that,
That was-
die? A 3.
I think that was
Okay.
That was a 3.
That's fine. That's fair then. I'll take it.
all right. Fill up. So, well, I had 16 hit points left.
Oh,
I think I hear him killing people.
I got one more attack if you want me to.
Might as well use it.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's free. It just happens.
Right.
After
You could use this one to subdue him.
him.
That's why you
He was
missed. He
falling.
was-
Oh, whoops. Guess I killed them already. Oops.
All right, you have glaved him into
Yeah.
the ground.
1, 2, 5, 6. Wigbit.
And yeah, Farlamir like yells at him, "Hey, I heard somebody just scream down the hallway."
We're over here. You see
And then after
in the
as soon as he
darkness.
says that, there's like a Wigbit sound coming down the hallway,
Oh.
and then yeah.
Cool. I hear them. I'm coming.
Don't worry about Riley. Leave him alone.
He's gone.
Good.
I don't know if that means good. Wigbit thinks that must mean he's already dead.
He's
Oh,
gone.
He's gone.
That's how Rowan talks about
He left.
people now.
oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me check my map here real quick.
Looking for more dudes.
It's like,
I think we're
Yeah,
done with
Any more
dudes
dead
here.
men walking?
kill everyone.
Yeah, we've expedite. Yeah. So let's expedite this a little bit. Yeah, we're out of combat now.
Right.
So So, I mean, you can- yeah, you can move yourself back to them, or y'all can move. Yes, I mean you do walk
I
in.
assume
There's a guy standing there with a torch. He's got all. He's leaning
Oh.
against the wall, and you walk in. He like puts his hands up. I'm with
What?
them. I'm with them. I'm with
them who?
Gus. Gus was his name. Gus.
Okay.
Gus.
All right. I hear Rowan and I kind of walk out. I'm like, oh.
So he meant like out
This
here.
is just William. He's with us.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Out of curiosity, I'll run up the stairs and check the door.
Yep.
My theory.
Hey.
I mean, but it's held closed by a rope though.
weird.
So like, you try to open it, and it's
I mean, I'm not gonna yank on it. I'm gonna go back and grab my lady, and go up that north passage.
Grab my lady. This is Wigbit's girlfriend. I found a girlfriend down here. Just carry her around for a while until she wakes up.
You can go ahead and move yourself.
I can't see if I can't get through.
You have to throw yourself at it a couple times.
Oh, there it is. I got
Yep.
through. Yeah, I burst through.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, right?
Where'd you go, Wigbit? Where are you?
I'm flying all over.
Are you in this room with us? No, where are you?
I was
No,
for a
no,
second.
he's north.
And then I'm
He's
going
up
up
there.
north.
Okay.
Yeah.
There he is. Yeah, he went
Yeah.
to the doorway.
Oh, wait, and you scooped
up.
Wait, and you scooped up the
I
woman.
scooped up a lady. Yeah,
Okay.
I got a lady.
Yeah.
I wanna look at her some more. Hang on, let me.
Oh,
I swear I
That's-
recognize her from
Forgot.
somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, so you start looking at her. Yeah. And you made your sanity roll at her. So I mean if you take like a moment to look at her,
Yeah.
and you're like, her face looks I mean, it's beaten up, but like, you're like, oh, I know where I know her from. So long ago in a Rowan lifetime, y'all were investigating before you ever went out on your first big adventure. And there was a woman that you had, arrested for the assassination of an emissary. And then, as it turns out, she was innocent, and y'all had hunted down this goes back like 60 episodes, but y'all had hunted down the white dragonborn who was the apparent real assassin in the barn outside of Imolis.
Yep.
But this was Ning, the woman who was falsely accused the first time because a piece of her cloak was found at the crime scene, and that's the thing that like your memory goes, oh, the cloak. Like I remember that multicolored cloak. It does stand out. I mean, there's it's not to say that people wear just all drab colors, but I mean, it's got a certain style to it, and like you're looking at it. That's her. And like last you had heard, she had been released.
Yeah, I was gonna say she was let out.
She was let out. But she's right here in front of you right now. You are pretty sure that is her.
How she ended up back in here?
You know her?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, this goes back to the Selenar days.
A long time ago.
That idiot.
Before I met you. She was accused of a crime, but she was innocent. We found the one who actually did it and earned her freedom.
Glad we're getting her out now.
Yes. But we need to find...
time.
It is. Well, I don't know what she did to get back here, but...
Oh, okay.
She wasn't bad.
All right,
We need to
I
find
want to put my
Meilin.
hand on formaldehyde and cast bark skin on him.
You're gonna cast bark skin on
Yeah,
her?
I'm gonna say
Our torchbearer.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you've earned your keep. You can hang out with us just to keep you safe. And I kind of tap him and use two picks off my Staff of the Woodlands to give him bark skin.
2 charges. All right.
2 charges.
I saw that you can awaken things.
Yeah.
You gotta awaken my worm, man.
Dude, it only takes 8 years.
I already talked to him. It'd be nice if he talked back. Isn't that what awaken does?
You touch a huge or smaller beast or plant. Target must have either no intelligence score or an intelligence score of 3 or less. And then they gain intelligence of 10.
Oh man, you gotta awaken my worm, man.
What's his intelligence?
I'm sure 0. I don't know. It's a worm.
The target also gains the ability to speak one language you know. If the target is a plant, it gains the ability to live.
Is that what I speak?
Primordial worm.
Yeah.
Primordial worm.
Abyssal.
Primordial worm.
Oh, the abyssal worm.
Abyssal.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
it's instantaneous, dude.
Abyssal
Oh,
worm.
man. We got to have a conversation about what that staff does when we get out of here.
The awakened beast is charmed by you for 30 days.
That's a long
Or
time.
until your companions do something harmful to it. So don't let it
worm.
around Rowan. Don't let it get around Rowan.
It's obviously not a traitor.
Gus, do you want to? I got a business proposition for you. We got to talk about too.
Okay.
It could be. I was thinking Wigbit's Curiosities shop, but it could be Wigbit and Gus's if you.
We
can open a shop.
We do make a good
Sell weird stuff.
pair here, but my new friend here, because you have a new friend. I figured I'd find a new friend. This is my half-elf friend. What's your name again, sir?
Farlamir.
Farlamir. I knew that. Farlamir, we're gonna start a business here. So Yeah. Follow us.
Well, I'm okay.
Speaking of friends, there's one that we really need to find.
Yeah, I think that what's his name was telling the truth.
So Farlamir has bark skin and he has a AC of 16.
So I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't think he's down here anywhere. Like if they were taking him out to the execution, and then things were going wrong, they must have taken him somewhere else in the castle. He didn't come out into the Bailey, so they must have taken him somewhere else in the castle, and I'm worried about what they'll do to him.
Yeah, should we just check this last, or I don't know, check down here a little more before we head out? See if there's anybody else.
Yes, if we do it quickly, but I'm worried about finding him soon, and I'm betting they didn't bring him back down here, but
yeah,
we could at least take a quick look.
So what does Gus see? What does his hallway see? I don't think we've been up there.
Door.
I just see a door.
You gonna go open that door, Gus?
Yeah, I think Charlie's out here, and I knock on the door.
You knock on the door?
Yeah, I just knock.
You hear help!
It's Riley, isn't it? It's Riley.
Help!
It sounds like someone needs help in here.
All right, help him
Well,
out.
let's help.
Okay, I try to open the door.
I mean, it's technically locked, but I'm sure one of you can quickly open this door.
Do you need me to get that for you?
I'm just a turtle.
Just a turtle.
Just get him back up. Just a turtle.
Rowan, you doing the honors?
Sure, I'll smash the door down.
Smash the door open. All right. And there's so she's very skinny according to this token. I'm not sure why, but there is a very skinny tiefling that's chained up to this pillar in the middle, like not like strapped to it, but like chained up, just and she's like, help. And when the door opens, this
is the reason I stay out of cities. Rooms like this. Let's go.
All right, so I'll cut at the chains.
Why does he get the cool chick? Like
look, Wigbat, I found it. Look, I got one too. We came down here and left with girlfriends.
We all get confused. My guy's the best. He just walks around and carries the torch. Better than yours.
We apologize to anyone watching the attention of this episode. And
okay, sure. Yeah,
we're just acquiring
I'm gonna fill this dungeon with possible
women in chains was not really the way this was supposed to go. But apologize.
What do you see, Rowan?
Another prisoner.
And she needs help.
Yes.
Should I heal her?
It might.
Yes, healing.
Yes. Might not be a bad idea. As I'm slashing at the chains and trying to
All right.
cut her down.
As he slashes at the chains, I'll go ahead and I will. I'll cast a cure wounds on her.
Thanks. All right.
Do you need me to roll for it or
No.
Okay.
If it's more than it's okay. Yeah, whatever you give her will be good.
Can you split it up? Can you share it between?
Can you share?
Can you do one cure wounds, half and half?
Yeah, I'm trying to channel at the same time.
I can spread my paw apart, or what's it? A turtle's paw? I don't even know what it's called. Hoof? I don't know.
It's like thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's get you out of here.
What's going? Okay.
She's
about to ask what's going on, and she goes, "Okay." And, like she stands up, and she's still wobbly, but she.
All right, I say she's yours, Rowan. I got mine down here.
All right, so we all claimed one. Excellent.
We all have friends. We We all
He
have
doubled the
friends.
party. That's
Yeah,
great.
I know. Look at this.
Well, there's rumors that Graham and Farron were doing the same thing, so I thought it only.
I mean, they were gathering souls,
Yep.
people.
I mean, we got a few more people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get out
All
of
right.
here.
All right, skedaddle.
So we're gonna
So you
back
go
up.
back
up.
to the stairs.
Yep.
Go back up the stairs. Go back to the main room. So
As I'm going past these people, I kind of want to look at them, just see what I see that I might think we'd need. Like, I'm not trying to rob their damn corpses, but I'm trying to I just want to see if there's anything like we might need.
the dead people?
Yeah.
I mean, spears. Armor. What, leather armor? Maybe.
Nah.
I don't know. What is that?
Like
leather
if
armor.
I see like keys
gears.
or anything like anything that I think we might.
I mean,
A little late
now
for
that you-
keys.
now that you kicked all the doors open,
Yeah.
you do find Sergeant Valto,
A
in fact, does
magical
have
key.
some keys on him.
Guys,
which you
guys.
assume-
We don't have to kick open doors anymore. I got his keys.
Oh, well,
Nice.
great. We can use
Yeah.
it for the other two to search a little faster because
Yeah.
kicking the doors down took a long time.
All right. I hand the keys to oh man. Florimir. Fluoride.
Or man.
Fluoride man.
It's okay, Farlamir.
Farlamir, you've been upgraded. You're now key holder. Here you go.
Oh, well, I get to hold the key and the torch.
He's the key
You got
master.
this. You got this.
Oh
And
no.
the torch bearer. He like looks at the other two,
You want him to be the key master.
like sticks his tongue out the other two.
Wow. This is my first time seeing that tiefling chick. She is skinny. What in the world?
Right.
I mean,
I
I think
had to
she's
find
been.
a quick token
yeah.
for her.
I think the image got skewed or something.
It did.
She's just
Yeah.
been chained up for a long time. They haven't been feeding her that well.
Right,
She's
they've
stretched
been
her out.
stretched.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
got-
been stretched.
been on the
she's
rack.
stretcher. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Awful.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. My guy was about to be quartered. He's all stretched out.
So y'all go back out and you head back up the stairs to the main room. I'm assuming you're gonna go look at that third door.
Mm-hmm.
Is that? Yeah.
So yeah, I'll share with Rome. I checked and found, the door to the south.
Okay. Yeah, I
Who knows where
ran.
that north?
I ran all the way around this whole thing.
Oh, nothing.
Nope.
I don't believe you. I don't say that, but
Nope.
you go to a second look and
There were a few guards and that sergeant right there.
Oh, the guy I took the keys from?
Yeah.
I was wondering where he came from.
Yeah, he was here when I came back in this room. From the other way.
That must be why Riley's gone, because Riley wanted to help us out, and of course that sergeant wasn't having anything. So I'm sure Riley would have killed him if he would have saw him here.
But I didn't see any sign of Riley.
all right.
Yeah, I think we have two more party members somewhere around here. We should
We do.
did we replace them with these people?
Oh, you mean
Yeah, that's a pretty even trade.
It's a good upgrade. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, two of them are conscious.
yeah? And like
You'll feel better about what you're doing with them in your party.
this tiefling. This tiefling's probably a warlock.
They've probably died fewer times than the rest of our party.
I want to take a look at this tiefling. I want to look her over and see what's the deal with her. Like, I know, I don't know that I've ever even seen a tiefling before.
I thought they were all blue.
I want to kind of
Never
look
seen
her over.
I mean, she's a tiefling because I got tired of just making everything human. So she's a tiefling commoner.
You've got a common look to you, but you're a tiefling. I like that style.
Are you trying to trade?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Before we go completely off the rails here.
Yeah.
So what is the objective when we go back up to the main room?
So I'm thinking we get back up there. Wiglet, maybe you take one door, I'll take the other. We give a quick look and.
Well, with the one door, I already think I know.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we go down the other one real quick.
We just go up the north in the north wing of the dungeon.
Take a quick look. If there's no sign of Meilin, then we get out of here and head back out the hallway to the, I guess, main anteroom there and go somewhere else in the castle and find Meilin.
You go down the steps. It looks like there's like another little guard area. But you look around, you don't see any guards, but you do notice that there's like another door. And so you pick the lock, and you go in, and there's another there's like a prisoner lying in another cell, and like unconscious, lying on the floor. As you like go in and you like, Wigbit does like the kick the leg thing again. He actually stirs and clearly actually he was awake. I mean, he was asleep. So he's like stirring. It's like, oh, and like, the light again. And he is a human. So like his eyes are like, oh, got him right. And he's like, and his eyes get big when he sees you, like, you're not who I thought you were going to be. And then he like leans back against the wall. It's like, are you here to, are you going to?
What was your crime?
Forgot to ask crimes against the kingdom is what they said.
All right, you're coming with
You're
us.
with us.
We're getting everybody out of here.
We're doing crimes against the kingdom.
Yeah.
That's the right answer.
Yeah, we got in here for the same thing.
All right. And so we've added Tristan to the pile.
Oh, cool. Welcome, Tristan.
We have Tristan, Farlamir, Urzen, and...
So since Farlamir's been upgraded, can Tristan be his? Farlamir, you now have a friend. This is Tristan. He's yours.
Yeah, I mean, all the prisoners look at each other like, and they're like this way, and then they like it kind of dawns on them, and it slowly dawns on them like this really is a jailbreak, and they're all kind of like, this is a jailbreak in the castle. Like, what is going? Like, who are these people? Like, I mean, they're really like looking at y'all like, who are these people?
They haven't heard of Rowan of the South Ward?
I don't think y'all ever said his name since. Yeah, y'all haven't said anything about names or anything like that. So,
Don't like to name drop.
Right.
So what's next, Rowan?
Well,
they're too busy talking to each other right now. They're like,
they're all introducing each other.
What are you gonna do? I don't know.
So I would share that. I'm forgetting his name. Alexandru is on his way to the throne room. I told him we might try and meet him there. So I don't know if Meilin's potentially that way too, or
he's got to be. I mean, he's got to be in the castle somewhere. I don't know where they would have.
Well, we've definitely strengthened our party, and we can take on any foe now.
True.
So
that is true.
I see. We should try to find our other allies and see if we can maybe find Meilin and persuade the king all in one fell swoop.
Yeah, I don't even know where to.
Is Meilin an abomination, possibly?
I don't
track him really well.
I mean,
think so.
I could track him real well if that was the case.
So we have a
He's not a monstrosity.
tiefling.
I mean, his hairdo is an abomination.
Now we want to
that
know.
counts, right?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Johnny thinks monks are abominations.
That's true.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
Yes, you can track them.
I think so. I think it works.
The only thing I can think, so I'll share. Maybe I can disguise myself as a sergeant and trick some information out of someone.
Yeah, I mean, if we had some idea where to go, that would be helpful.
I mean, I could always ask Riley. He's pretty high ranking around here.
I tried to ask the sergeant down there, but
And Farlamere goes, so you did knock out some guards back there. Maybe they know where they are.
Oh yeah, Rowan, you knocked out a bunch of guards, didn't you?
I don't think any of those guards are gonna talk.
Oh, they weren't the talking type. I understand that.
Yeah, we have some. There were some unconscious guards down there.
Yeah. And when they pulled me out of the room, there's like big welts on the side of their head.
You want to try it, Wigbit? You want to go?
Wait, are you talking about the guards that we
The ones I
just
smacked in
made
the face.
unconscious?
Yeah,
Argetta and
the one I
other one.
smacked in the face.
So they're going to be out for a while unless we
those two.
heal them back.
Yeah.
Which,
It's a waste.
yeah. Why don't maybe I'll just walk ahead, and if I encounter somebody, I can ask.
Okay, so you're disguising yourself as a sergeant.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah, you can be
You put on the hat of
I'll
disguise.
put on the hat. Yeah,
Sergeant Volto.
and I'll be Sergeant Wigbit.
Okay. So you get back to the main room, and then you're going to go back down the corridor that led you here.
I think so.
Yep.
Okay.
We gotta get somewhere else in this castle.
So there's a myriad of passageways,
Off of that.
So rather than like try to figure out a way through this, here's how we're gonna do this. At some point, you run into a couple things. Now, are you going by yourself?
I'm gonna walk ahead, like each kind of like corner or whatever. I'll walk ahead, and like I'll have them like wait a second, and then if I don't see anybody, I'll like wave them forward.
Okay. So it actually doesn't take you. So you essentially go down like the main corridor, and you get to like an intersection, and you look left, and you look straight ahead, and you look to your right, and you see probably 30 feet down the hallway, 40 feet down the hallway, you see actually a body lying in the floor, lying on the ground, face down, just, and you can tell there's like a pool of blood underneath the body. And it's not the direction y'all came, so Rowan probably didn't do that.
Okay. And I'll wave them
and
up.
You can't tell from here like who it is you're looking at.
I'll wave them up and then go over and take a closer look.
So you get up to it, and as you like stand behind again, like they're face down, you realize this is Riley. Riley's lying on the ground, and you can tell his throat has been cut, and he's just lying face down.
I try and go back and like make sure Gus doesn't see. Like Gus is coming in, I'm like, oh.
What did you see?
As a dead guard.
A dead guard?
Yeah.
There's lots of dead guards. Why would you worry about a dead guard?
Oh, well, just, I don't know. I think we probably should go the other way.
Okay. Are you sure he's dead? Maybe we could let me get some information out of him, and I try to push past Wigbit.
I mean, how that's a good perception. I was gonna say it needs a good perception, but he did it. And Farron, you can make one too.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I mean, probably won't be 31 level, but
it's a big plus.
So
I mean, I'm not pushing too hard.
How much are you trying to like shield Gus, or when Gus has to push back, or you
Gus
just
can probably see over my shoulder? Like this is that scene where like Gus kind of gets a glimpse and like wait. Yeah.
So
like,
I extend my turtleneck like really high, and I can extend it like another foot, so I see over top of his frog-like feature, and is that Riley?
20.
It is.
Is Is he dead?
And Grim and Farron, this is what you hear. Is he dead? And it's real distant, but you heard, is he dead?
But
Coming
not
from-
like distinguishable.
Nope. It's just a carrying down the hallway.
That bastard! And I yell
Very
out
distant.
really loud. That
Oh,
bastard.
okay. Now you hear, and you kind of recognize that voice, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We'll-
And every time
we'll head that
y'all,
way.
and like just a.
It
segue,
had to have
y'all-
been that executioner. I knew he snuck off.
You've been doing the, look for signs. I would probably say at some point you may have found a guard that you were able to like clonk over the head and then say, have you seen people go this way? And then, you were able to, yeah. So at some point, yeah. But now you hear those bastards.
And I run over, and is he still alive or is he dead?
No, he is quite dead.
All right.
Missing half his blood.
All right. I
mean, he is lying in a pool of his own blood.
I kind of take my hand.
Is the pool getting bigger?
He's bleeding out.
Is this fresh?
Is
Yes.
it fresh?
It
The
is
pool
pretty-
is
it is-
pool is getting
It's
bigger.
pretty
now,
fresh.
Gus.
Pretty fresh.
All right. So I don't put my hand on him and I say, "May you find solace with Sylvanus, my God." And I kind of just pray over him, and then I take his blood and I put it across my chest, and I say, "This is for Riley." And I turn around and I just start killing everyone.
Okay, well,
No.
all right. As soon as Gus steps within 10 feet of me,
So Rowan
first
takes me
one-
down.
Wigbit,
First one to go is the weird tiefling.
That's right. I grab the tiefling and I hold her up. No,
Wigbit he likes that move, the little blood. Yeah, he'll do that too.
Yeah,
He'll copy you, and
so
he thinks this is a religious thing.
yeah.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
And so Grim and Farron, like you come around the corner and like you see Gus and Wigbit like taking this. You can't tell from where you are. Like this poor fools like lying on the ground, like they're like smearing themselves in blood.
So I see Grem and Farron come up, and I hold up my bloody hand and I say, "Hey, we've been looking for you.
And there's like a gaggle of people behind them.
And we have-
There's, like, 4 people or 3
are-
people behind them.
We thought we'd need to replace you." And I kind of point back to the people that are behind us.
And Graham points at the blood on your chest that only works in forest.
Yeah, I realize that. I'm just so used to doing it that it just, yeah.
Grim, make a
Things-
perception roll again.
Who?
You.
Oh, me.
You.
Sorry, I missed the
Sorry.
the whom of it.
With your bonus, you're probably gonna get it.
Maybe.
Yeah. So like you walk up and like y'all are talking and you're standing looking at the body and like something seems something stands out to you as you're looking at the body. And so like you kind of kneel down and you take a look at like the way, and you notice that the cut, and you realize that is expertly done.
I assumed you guys did it.
It seems we have an assassin.
This wasn't the executioner?
Oh, I thought it was you guys.
It was not us.
was not.
No. We should all watch our backs.
And when you say that,
How does
a
the
couple
crowd
of-
respond?
Yeah. they're like murmuring and talking. All of a sudden, they all stand straight up and they like look around at each other, and then like they,
I knew it.
and they're, yeah. So
Corruption from the inside. They knew they needed to take out Riley because he was so highly ranked.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I
man.
knew
We
it.
found that these few in the dungeons, but the guards there said they had taken Meilin elsewhere taken him to the execution, and since there was no sign of him in the dungeon and he never came out into the bailey, we figured they must have taken him somewhere else in the castle, and
Well,
we don't know where, but
we cleared the bailey,
and we
so we did not see him come out that way either.
You
He's in-
cleared it?
Well, mostly. The rest surrendered to us.
Yeah, we found a few surrendering.
You guys are
at the beginning
nuts.
of the. You guys are nuts.
It was only 60.
That seems doable.
Well, Meilin's in this castle somewhere. Need to get to
Let
him.
us find him.
And Alexandru's gonna go try and talk to the king. I think we should try and be there.
The king and Graham Stormraven seem to be under some sort of spell. So, is there any talking to them?
Yeah. Yes, there is. We don't just kill them.
No, I
Look
mean,
at Rowan.
I wasn't suggesting killing them.
They're not. I mean,
We
something's,
find out what's going on.
yeah, something's
But
causing them to act this
Yeah,
way.
they have an affliction upon them.
Just like everybody in the castle.
No.
No,
I don't know about that.
the archers broke.
Okay, well,
Those
they're
two
all
are
under
still there.
orders.
Reluctantly.
Yes.
We witnessed
So
a
it
few
seems-
of the spearmen break also.
It seems
Yeah,
the
kill the
sergeants are
sergeants.
they are mostly Veleus people. The sergeants. So they're fine to kill.
Yeah, the soldiers couldn't go either way, but they have no agency. The
Anybody got
sergeants
a?
have made a choice, though, and so
Oh, yeah.
they should die.
Assume I took my hat off or something, or you guys figured
Yeah.
out what was going on.
That's right. I forgot.
Oh, yeah,
I
he's
wasn't
a guard
about to.
I'll take the hat off. For the
I just assumed they
conversation
would
when
know that it was Wigbit, not a,
Well,
not a sergeant.
When
This
they
guy with the rest of them.
They see a sergeant rubbing blood across his chest.
That's right.
When you opened your mouth, that's what
Yeah,
matters.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
can't
Yeah,
disguise
yeah.
my
Yeah,
voice.
your voice.
And like-
Yeah,
Um,
I guess I don't even.
and
take
Rowan's
that.
Well,
not
last
killing
time
him.
they saw you, you were a baker.
That's right.
So it's
Right.
like, you know.
That's true.
Like, he doesn't have a glaive
Grim-
through him. It's pretty
Graham
good.
will take
Right.
a minute to search around to see if he can find any tracks from Riley's killer.
Yeah, you will. Why don't you roll a die for that?
Okay. Is it a perception die? or-
I will help him out with that.
Oh, that's good. It's probably not
Tracking
perception.
is technically like a nature thing, right? Or
Yeah, like survival?
survival thing.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I can do survival.
So we're looking for.
how do you
Getting
wanna-
help.
There you go. I'll help you with
So
that.
that's a 24.
Yeah, that's a good number. Yeah, so you're like, that's your thought, and as you look around, you actually do find like a distinct footprint kind of smeared in the blood. And as you like look at it, you realize, huh. And then you start thinking about it, and it's like, all right, I just said this is a highly skilled assassin, and they've left a footprint. And then as you look at the footprint, you start to like look at the blood trail, and it's like, and they left a blood trail. And it's not like a trail, but it's like little drops of blood here and there. And
Right.
you're like, that doesn't quite match up to my idea that this is a highly trained assassin, unless they just didn't care that,
Being
about
found is fine.
yeah. But it's clear it heads off in a direction.
The assassin seems to have gone off that way.
So we should go the other way, right?
No. We have to find this assassin. And our
But
friend.
the assassin may be baiting us. I would not expect that we would find such tracks so easily.
Unless they want to be found.
Hmm.
'Cause that would be a mistake.
Well, also, is it really our objective?
No. Unless. Well, we don't know.
Unless
what
the assassin leads us
purpose
to.
is.
Maybe they're trying to lead us away from the king so we cannot convince him.
And maybe they are killing guards like several of us are.
Yeah.
They could be bad guys just like us.
Right.
I have another outlaw.
Okay. Which way do we go?
Let's follow the
Let's follow the blood trail.
Follow the only track we have.
That
Alright.
makes sense for now.
You follow the assassin
So
with our
Oh,
band of
yeah, how do we get rid of
minions.
this group?
We gotta keep them
Um,
safe.
Yeah,
By
they're
keeping
only going to
them
be
with
safe
us.
with us, clearly.
No, I mean, they've gone from like, this is kind of cool. These people are rescuing us. We should follow them. But all of a sudden now y'all talking about an assassin and blood and all this stuff. And now there's like, there's a more of a tension, a little more of a nervousness now. Like and that's
Maybe
why
we
one
should
of them was
just try
like,
to
so
run
we
out."
should just go the other way, right?
I mean,
Well,
Graham, Farron, did you clear a path for them to be able to leave?
There was no one living between here and there.
But it does not mean there will not be somebody.
guess if we send them out,
And-
they might,
Dude, oh man.
They might get caught by
they might be
spearmans.
captured. Safer with us, even if it doesn't seem like it.
I think Johnny froze.
Yeah.
Yes.
He said,
Oh,
"Oh man,"
that's what the
before
oh, man was.
he
Yeah.
kinda,
Oh,
like,
man.
he saw, like,
He saw it happening.
He saw the freeze coming.
Yep.
Someone cast freeze on him and he saw it coming.
I feel like there's some movie like that where like somebody dies that way. They're just like, oh man.
Should we
Oh,
just?
it's Star-Lord.
Yeah.
When he's
What
getting,
is
when
it?
It's Star-Lord when after the snap.
Oh yeah.
When he's about to turn into dust, and he's like, and then
Yeah.
Been a lot of
the
Guardians of the Galaxy tonight.
The Guardians
It's been a good night for it.
references keep rolling.
That's the superhero group we identify with the most. Is
Apparently,
that a good thing?
I think that's what
A
we
little bit of
landed on.
good,
The Misfits.
a little bit of bad.
A little bit of good.
Not the Avengers, not the X-Men. It's
No.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
A little bit
Yeah.
doofusy,
Yeah. That's
Yep.
us.
Wasn't the last campaign? Weren't we the Guardians?
We were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And
not as
now-
much in spirit.
Here we are again,
Yeah.
being Guardians all
So which one
over.
of us is Gamora?
So we were talking about it in the chat. So this is what we know Wigbit is Drax and Gus is
Right.
Groot. We figured that
Right.
the Farron is Mantis because he's the weirdest one of the bunch. And
Right.
Grem is Rocket because he likes to, kind of stand far away and blast things.
Yeah, I'll take it. I like it.
But then, yeah, Rowan, we were having a tough... Rowan used to be a little more Star-Lord-like.
Right.
Now more Gamora.
Yeah, he's a little
Yeah.
more like Gamora attitude. Like he's
He's
not
the
this...
child of.
Yeah, like he's this. Yeah, he's the child of a real bad dude. And he's kind of like out for blood sometimes.
Somebody tries to like play a
Like
song for you, and you like go to kick their ass.
Yeah, like
and...
he's real good at killing things, and that doesn't want to hear your song.
I love it. That's great.
So yeah, I think that's where we're at.
It's
There he is.
Johnny.
Oh, you see
So
him?
you're talking about it in the chat.
Here's what we have.
And
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've where we've arrived is Grem is Rocket, Farron is Mantis, and Rowan used to be Star-Lord, but now he's Gamora.
oh, okay.
And it just occurred to me that we still, like, one of the big questions of this campaign is whether Ephelis is Doctor Strange or let's say Ebony Maw. Like we know he's a very powerful magician, but we don't know which side he's on yet.
You know which side he's on?
Isn't he the collector though? He's like the chief collector.
Yeah, but it's like he's working for somebody.
Yeah.
Which
Right.
side? Which
Is he an
side?
actual?
You
is he
still
a-
doubt Ephelis?
I
How
do.
dare
Is he
you?
a child of
Good.
Thanos? Yeah.
Like look, he just disappeared.
For
just
obviously
saying.
a good reason. I I have to place all of my faith in at least one person, and
And you've
Since
lost
the
it
first
in Rowan, so what did we decide to do about our four? Well, I guess 3 conscious and 1 unconscious companions.
So I
Not
told them.
companions. That's not the right word.
I told them, despite how it may seem, it's safer to stay with us for now.
this is the Underdark all over
Oh.
again.
Okay.
That's
Then
what
we
happens.
drag somebody through the Underdark.
You got to keep them with us.
Geralda.
That's
how
right.
you
got
keep.
nine.
Turned out super well.
It did.
Yeah, we got 9 people. That's what we. Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah. All right. So here's what happens. You follow the bloody trail, and it takes you down some corridors, and you go, a couple stairs. You probably run into a guard or two, and you dispatch
Shoot
them in whatever
Decide
way.
who gets to
Whatever-
knock him out or kill him
Whatever
first.
happens
I have a
first.
siege
Are we
action
knocking out
blast.
guards? Did we reach the
I
decision?
try. Every time I try and fail.
The skinny tiefling goes feral on the guards and
It's
eats
just.
them.
It's hard to knock people out with this glaive, man. I don't know.
No, you just use the other
Yeah.
side. You just turn it a little bit.
I mean, I do
Bolts
that.
are
like,
way sharp.
by the time I flip it around, they're already dead all the time.
So maybe flip it first.
That's not how it works. That's not how this feat works. I'm sorry.
Wigbit, why is it so easy for us to incapacitate people?
Because we're good.
We are
See,
good
I
people.
just got to get
Things
some
like-
blunted bolts.
Use sacks of flour and sticks.
I did use a stick, and it worked well.
It's like, what do you want? I don't know. This thing is long, like big. It's got a big blade on it. Got a
Yeah.
lot of momentum. It's
You
real hard.
once fought with a stick, Rowan.
I did.
Oh,
No more.
Meanwhile, our new friends are just
Whoa.
staring at us.
What?
this is where the
This.
blood led.
Did I realize at some point that this
Whoa.
is where we were going?
Apparently, this is where the blood goes.
Uh,
I don't see Johnny though. I'm gonna refresh.
What in the world
it took us to the throne room.
happening? I don't think
Oh,
that's allowed
boy.
on the internet.
Now I see a Johnny.
Yep. Oh
Nice.
boy. It took
There's
us
Johnny.
here, huh?
Yeah, that was a
The
roll.
last five.
I think.
The last 5 minutes is taking 20 minutes because I keep getting kicked out.
So the blood led us here.
Oh boy.
So
Blood trail to the throne room.
you follow the blood trail, and again, Grim, you're especially like a little. I don't know if Grim really gets disturbed, but this is an odd and very odd thing. But you follow these corridors, passageways, and you get to, and you're in this hallway, and ahead of you, like, for those of you who've been to the throne room before, you start to recognize, like, oh, I think I actually remember where I am now. And then you're in this hallway, and you can see down, and you see the doors leading into the throne room, and you're like, oh, there they are. We're here.
Oh, no. Oh, come on, Johnny,
Johnny?
you can do it.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh, push through.
Oh,
Push through, Johnny.
Oh,
Push
There
through.
you are.
Oh, he
There we
made
go.
it.
oh,
He made it. He made it.
Stay
Okay.
with me. It's for
He did it.
Yeah.
He
and
did
you notice ahead of you that the wait a minute, y'all can't
Oh,
The doors?
oh,
the
oh
doors.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Come on,
Y'all-
Johnny. Push through. Push through, Johnny. You got
Come
it.
on, internet.
Ah,
refreshing.
Failed it, Steve.
I'm gonna try to
Man.
refreshing.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh no, he's super gone.
He's gone. Like gone. Oh
Ah,
no.
damn it.
Oh,
What a cliffhanger.
This
I
is.
know. You see the doors and
It's almost
Yeah,
like
the-
the internet. The internet wants us to quit
I
at
know
midnight.
that. Yeah.
It's
rude.
like it's midnight.
Not for Drew, it's not. It should go based on the
That's right.
earliest time for
Yeah.
whoever's playing. We still got 58 minutes.
Well,
Good job, Johnny.
I'm
Hey,
in
Johnny.
East Coast
And-
time zone with you
Wait,
guys.
let him get it out.
and Josh, you're
So
gonna
the
do some
blood
serious
trail takes
editing.
us to a
You're gonna
red
do some serious
carpet.
editing on this one. So the double doors are open to the throne room, and so you can see. And as you like kind of come around, you entered this part of the hallway. You hear a kingly voice sound from the other end, and says, I wasn't expecting to get this far because I assumed my internet was going to kick me out again. Says, welcome, collectors. I've been expecting you. And then we cut scene.
Oh.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh,
There we go.
man.
I'm excited to figure this out.
Kill a
It's
king.
Crazy.
Kill a king. Yeah,
Yep.
I didn't want to say it, but yes.
It's gone bad. Uh-oh.
Murder Stormraven.
Not bad.
I'm a
Oh,
little
it's not
worried
Control.
about
It's not the
Tatiana.
same dude.
So
Yeah, about
Tatiana
Stormraven.
looks really scary.
yeah, so I'll give you the and then like that's the general layout. The scene is over, but you can think about it for next time. So Alexandru is standing here, and he's the last time that those of you were in here, when he was in here, he was standing up beside the king,
Yeah.
more in an advisory position, and now he's kind of down here, more of a sort of a he was clearly in the middle of pleading something. And these are other nobles that are surrounding, and these nobles are all sitting, except for Hignorn, who constantly paces. But they're sitting, but they of course all look super nervous. The king is sitting on his throne, looking very confident and self-assured, which is again doesn't seem like
Weird.
him. And fuck, wait, there we go. Okay, I thought.
Oh. Oh. Wait, there he is.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe. And
I hear
then
him.
leaning against the back wall is Bran Stormraven.
Leaning.
Very casually just leaning against the wall.
Hmm.
And
That's not him.
doesn't really seem to, when King says, welcome, I've been expecting you. He doesn't react at all. He just continues to lean. And I mean, he turns your way and looks at you. He looks your way. But he's, if fingernail files existed, he'd probably be over there like filing his nails right now.
Yes.
Like that is definitely not
This is
Bran
all
Stormraven. Like it's not his personality. I mean, that's him. I mean, look at that mini. That's a good looking mini right there. I'm just
Yep.
saying, But and then there are a bunch of guards standing around the throne room as well.
Oh, there are.
So you can see those as soon as you get in. So yeah, they'll be in here as you walk in.
Okay.
So that's your and I mean, if you want to get a look up like a sneak peek before next time, so you can start thinking about how you're gonna handle this diplomacy that's
Yeah.
about to happen.
Diplomacy.
Yeah, you can take a peek if you want to. There are
Alright.
several doors. There are several doors into and out of the throne room.
Mhm.
There's two sets of double doors, one to the north, one to the south, and there are smaller doors elsewhere. And yeah, so and again, I think 3 of you have been here before. Farron, Wigbit, and Gus
Mhm.
have been here. So you have, I mean, you remember this room. So you remember all of that. So generally, this looks exactly like it did the last time you were in here. So that's what awaits you
There
next
it
time.
is.
That'll be good.
All right.
All right. Well,
Sorry,
everybody.
the last 5 minutes took 25 minutes, yo.
Yeah. Hey, we got there. We got there. All right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out, and we will be back next week with Scion and see what happens with our captive Wolfman that we're about to interrogate, I guess. And then in 2 weeks, we'll see what's up with the king. But yeah, thanks for chilling with us, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Good night.
Good night.
Night, everyone.